Well, good Friday evening, H-Town. Justin Bean, Night Vision TV, right here with my main man, Mr. Jacob Nail. And we are set up at Preston, Oklahoma for Night Vision TV's first basketball game live stream. We've been looking forward to this. I know Jacob has. Jacob, what do you think about this setup?
Man, I'm excited. It's a little bit different than we're used to. You know, we're used to being high up. Usually we're sitting in a nice warm press box. So I like the nice warm gym. We don't have to worry about being too cold in December. But well, we say goodbye to the gridiron and hello to the hardwood, and I'm really excited.
That's exactly right. We are going to go to our title sponsor commercial during the national anthem, and we will be back for the starting lineup. So stick with us. We'll be right back as we hear from our title sponsor, Love Ford.
You are watching Night Vision TV, home of Henryetta Athletics, powered by Love Ford, right here in Henryetta.
Hello, Henryetta.
Brad and Brian here with Love Ford. We are proud to showcase our town on our radio show Saturday mornings on the Sports Animal.
And check out our podcast on YouTube.
Brad, who's from Henryetta?
16-time world champion Jim Shoulders.
Who else, Brad's from Henryetta?
3-time Super Bowl champion Troy Aikman.
And your favorite actress from Henryetta, Brad?
Miss Alice Ghostley.
We have great deals, great service, and the Love 15150.
That's 15 years, 150,000-mile warranty on all new Fords, gas or diesel.
And 7 years, 150,000 miles added on qualified pre-owns.
So, Brian, the best place to buy a new car is Love Ford.
Yep, right here in our town. Join us in supporting the Knights and come see us.
Hey, don't forget me and Buddy.
Never. Or visit iloveford.com.
That's L-U-V, baby!
A one-of-a-kind experience awaits you at River Spirit Casino Resort. Island-inspired vibes and beautiful river views from our luxurious resort hotel. Endless gaming excitement with 2 casinos under one roof, Margaritaville and River Spirit. And fine dining excellence at the only Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Oklahoma. So many unforgettable experiences you won't find anywhere else. Only at River Spirit Casino Resort.
Rustler's Barbecue is a proud supporter of Henryetta Knights Athletics. Did you know that America's best barbecue is located right here in Henryetta? Rustler's Barbecue is open Thursday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. To place your order for pickup, call 918-650-9800. Rustler's Barbecue at 806 East Industrial Road. Rustler's Barbecue. Rustled right up just for you.
Principal Design is your school bond and storm shelter expert. As a full-service architecture firm, they specialize in K-12 education and county municipal facilities. From long-range master plans to safety and security, you can expect from your architect at Principal Design, or by calling them at 405-615-3454. That's 405-615-3454 for Principal Design.
And welcome back to Preston High School Gymnasium. We just had a great rendition of the national anthem by a very well-known singer to us, Jacob, H-Town Theater freshman, H-Town Henryetta High School Choir freshman, student, Brianna Bevenu, who has sang at our place for football most of the year. Jacob, you may not know this, but I sang the national anthem a couple years ago here. You probably remember you were here as a basketball player. And Mr. Hudson called me today and asked me to do it again. And I said, man, we're going to be setting up live stream. I'll be nervous. So I'll decline this one time. I'll do it again sometime. But somehow he got hooked up with Brianna, but that was awesome. We're meeting the starting lineup for Henryetta. Maddie Rock, the first introduced, number 1, sophomore. And number 10, Alana Lawrence. I believe that was her number. We're kind of sitting down here on the floor. No, it's 00 actually, Alana Lawrence. And then number 11, Zoe Boatwright. And number 5, Jordan Goodman. Actually, I think now they're just now doing the starting lineups. I can't tell what we're doing, actually. There's Allie Davis. We may not know the starting 5 until they get on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now they're doing all the substitute players. It looks like Jacob, number 5, Jordan Goodman, Alana Lawrence, Allie Davis, Maddie Rock, and Zoe Boatwright, the starting 5 for Henryetta. And we are meeting the rest of our Henryetta Lady Knights there. Our girls have no idea what's going on. They're redoing the starting lineups. So I don't know, Jacob, tonight we're trying out some new equipment for Night Vision TV. We got us some headsets, some omnidirectional headsets, so I don't know if you guys at home can hear the loudspeaker and the PA announcer in the background. It's really loud in here, but they're supposed to work to where you can't hear all that. But what do you think? You think it's, I don't know.
I like them. They're a lot more convenient. I know we've only got one headphone jack for right now, so I'm having to lean over on Coach B to make sure that I hear everything he's saying. But so I'm sorry if you have to repeat yourself tonight.
That's okay.
But yeah, I think they're really convenient, comfortable, and having fun with them.
Yeah, I'm sure looks like we've got a few people watching. If you know Coach Bean's number, you can text me and let us know how the sound's coming in. This is new, like I said, new headsets. We knew, when you're doing football, you're inside a booth and pretty much shut off from everybody else and all the crowd noise. But we are smack dab right down here on the end line here at Preston. And we appreciate Muskogee Nation Gaming, who made it possible for our sideline cam for football and basketball. And we are utilizing it tonight up in the bleachers with Miss Abby Pemberton, senior night vision student, using our wireless technology to give you a better bird's eye view of the gym floor, while we sit down on the sideline and do our best to see the best we can, kind of like we did at Antlers in a football game this year. There was no space for us to set up in the bleachers. So we're going to do the best we can. We're just happy that our Henryetta people can watch the game. There's Michaela Greenhall. What's up, Michaela? Said sounds great. I can hear both perfectly. So we're good. Michaela said you could hear both of us.
All right, awesome. That's what I like to hear.
Thank you, Michaela. They are meeting the starting lineup for Preston. Like number 11, Delaney Long. Number 3, Mackenzie Trotter. Number 5, Ashley Hurt. Number 23, Kinley Martin. And number 10, Killian Doak. Freshman, sophomore for Preston. So a young Preston Lady Pirate team here.
And that's got to be a great thing for Preston to see, Coach, because, in the last 2 years they've graduated a decent amount of girls at a high caliber, too. So to see a nice wave of young girls and youth to come in is good to see for Preston.
Absolutely. Henryetta opened their season Tuesday night in Hugo and was really in the ball game at halftime, down 10, and then Hugo kind of turned it on, and the Lady Knights ended up losing by about 20, I believe. But game 2, on the road. Here we go. First shot is away. Number 3, Mackenzie Trotter for 2 to open the scoring for the Lady Pirates. And Preston is in a full court press, which we've seen out of them for 100 years on both sides, girls and boys. So we'll see how the Lady Knights handle pressure early. Boatwright's pass is in and handled by Jordan Goodman. Hands it to Boatwright. She's to the top of the key, swings it to Rock. Rock looking, trying to get it into Allie Davis, and that pass is knocked away. Turnover, and Preston has it. Hurt, the point guard, bringing the ball up. Dribbles to the left, guarded by Boatwright, and put pressure on her and caused her to walk. So the ball goes back over to the Lady Knights. 7:21 here. We don't have our time set up on our scoreboard yet, so we'll be keeping you up to date where we're at in the quarter and how much time's left. Nice pass right in there to Allie Davis. She dribbled on the end line. Jordan with a good look there, Jacob, into Allie. Nice lob pass, but just a little bit too far, and Allie stepped on the end line trying to catch it.
Yeah, we've seen that in years prior. Allie getting that positioning and going to work down low. It's something that Coach Belter has done a really good job using in the past. Boatwright
applying pressure. Hurt. 3-point basket, and it is good. And the Lady Pirates up 5-0. And still in that press. Henryetta doing a good job of breaking it. Zoe pulls it at the free throw line, and the first 2 points goes to Zoe Boatwright of the Lady Knights. And it is 5-2. 6:37 to go here in the first quarter. Game number 2 on the season. Once again, if you're just joining us, for Henryetta. Foul on the play. Looks like they call that on number 5, Jordan Goodman. That's her first team foul. And we talk about, a young team. Henrietta's pretty young too. Sophomore, junior, and sophomore on the floor. So a bunch of young ones getting after it tonight, Jacob.
Well, yeah, Coach, and that's something we saw in softball too. There's a lot of athletic young girls here at Henryetta that are hungry and ready to go, make a play.
And number 23, Kinley Martin, made the first of 2. 6-2, our score. Goodman's got it, foul. Had a chance for an and one right there, but she couldn't get it to go. Foul is charged to number 3, Mackenzie Trotter of the Lady Pirates, her first. Second team foul. That sends Goodman to the line to shoot 2. And the first one's off the mark. Jacob, all these games we're going to do this year, how many times are we going to talk about how important it is to make free throws?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's one thing that I know our boys did a really good job of over in Hugo.
They missed 2 all night long.
Yeah. So that's something great to see, because that's something that both teams have struggled with. That just has been a problem in Henryetta basketball, is free throws.
Three-pointer on the way. Doak bounces around, almost found a way to get in. But Henryetta controls the rebound, and Boatwright's out with it. Cuts it back up the middle. Ball was knocked away. Looked like a walk. That pass to Rock gets off her hands, and Preston the other way with it. So Henrietta's putting a little pressure, and they cause another turnover. And turnovers are symbolic with young basketball players, especially early in seasons. So I have a feeling we're going to see a few of those on both sides.
And, well, Coach, the word around, too, is there's a 3 there by Zoe Boatwright.
Man, that thing almost went all the way in and then came out.
But the word around, Coach, is the floor is pretty slippery right now here in Preston.
Is that right?
We're definitely seeing a lot of people slipping and falling.
Well, it's a beautiful gym floor here at Preston. This is a relatively new gymnasium. It's been around a little while, but if you're an Okmulgee County basketball fan, you've watched some really, really good Preston basketball teams over the years. And their old gym, which I watched a number of games, having 2 cousins play here, Kevin and Stephanie Jones, back in the late 80s and 90s. Their old gym was just a little bit smaller, but same setup. Preston controlling it over to Trotter. Henryetta trying to trap there in the corner. Out to Hurt, kicks it to Doak. She gives a little pump fake and then shoots a little jumper, and it's off the back of the rim. And Preston gets the rebound. Another shot up. Rock with the rebound. Looks like she was fouled. Three-pointer on the way, short and off, and that ball rebounds off the leg of Preston. So Henrietta's ball, 4:43 to go here in the first. 6-3, Lady Pirates. Rock breaks the press, going up, little left-hand layup there, and it's good. Nice job breaking the press there by Henryetta. Found Rock running up the middle, and she brings it to a 1-point game, 6-5. Pass to Doak, back to Hurt, back to Doak. Looking to fire that three. Rock ties the ball up, and it is going to go over to Henryetta on the possession round. A little bit different pacing, huh, Jacob?
Yeah,
than
definitely.
Football.
Yeah, there's not as much stoppage of play until you get into more of the timeouts. But
Goodman's three-pointer's on the way, and it's long and out of bounds, and it goes back to Preston. 4:08 to go here in the first quarter. Hurt bringing it up for Preston, freshman point guard. Gets it to Martin. Martin to Doak. Doak, three-pointer on the way, and it's long. Rebound by Maddie Rock. Kicks it out to Boatwright, and she's down the floor with it. Looking, trying to dump it off. Tries to get it into Allie, who's double-teamed. And Allie's got a lot of touch down in there low, but Preston doing a good job of doubling her up and not letting her touch it.
yeah, they're doing a great job with the backside help there. Just really talking, communicating, and they've got somebody that's ready to run through that far side pass but can still stay down low on Allie.
Doak fires from three again. Rebound, positioning there by Preston. And the two-point basket is good by Mackenzie Trotter. 8-5 Preston. Still in that press. Boatwright hits Lawrence over the middle. She's got a girl wide open right here. Rock up with it and good. Maddie Rock, her second bucket. You know, I can see one thing we need to do, Jacob. We need to get us a scorebook. And I need to be keeping tallies. That way we know where everybody stands. Doak fires another three. You can tell she's probably a shooter because she's not thinking much. If she's got a step, she's letting that thing fly. So 8-7. Clock stopped, 2:48 to go here in the first quarter. Preston ball on their end. Pass in, nice defense there by Boatwright. Blocked that shot out of bounds, so it'll stay with Preston. Thank you to Abby Pemberton up there running the camera for us, up there on an island by herself. Passes knocked away. Looks like Peyton Bailey in there on the floor for Henryetta, our first substitute. In for Allie Davis. And it stays with Preston. Slightly sloppy play there, passing inside on both groups. Number 13, Winter Bevenu, coming in. Looks like Alana may have got hit in the eye. So Winter, a freshman, coming in. So you're right, Jacob. This is going to be one of those seasons where we're talking about how this youth is going to learn. They're going to do a lot of bad things, and they're going to do a lot of good things, and hopefully get better and better. Coach Scott Belcher in his second year here at Henryetta, coaching girls basketball, works extremely hard. Pass into Peyton Bailey. She thought about going in and turns out, kicks it out to Zoe. Zoe into the lane. Rock, three-pointer on the way, and it's good. Three ball, Maddie Rock. And Henryetta with her first lead of the ball game, 10-8. 2:15 to go here in the first quarter. Shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound, Preston. Ball bounces on the inline, on the sideline, and it'll go over to Henryetta. So 10-8, Henryetta leads it. Rock brings it up. Preston back in a 3-2, or kind of a sinking man defense, looks like. Nice ball movement right there. Winter Bevan, shots up and off the backboard. Wasn't afraid to pull it, though, was she?
She was not, Coach.
Just came off the bench and had an open look and never hesitated. Like to see that. Just got to get it on the mark.
That's what they call that shooter's mentality, though.
Hurt driving into the left, shoots a little floater in, off the rim. Rebound, Preston doing a good job on the offensive boards. Henryetta got to block out better. Winner, rebound, and she's up with it, coming with her left hand. Hand off to Rock. Rock to Boatwright. Boatwright's going to fire it from 3, and it's good. 3 ball. Zoe Boatwright. And Jacob Henrietta's out to a 5-point lead here. 1:15 to go here in the first quarter. Shot is up, short. Another offensive rebound for Preston. Looks like a line violation or on the end line there. Maddie got the rebound finally. All that is, Jacob, right there is we just watching the ball go to the rim instead of finding somebody to put a body on and block out.
Yes.
Three-point on the way, long. Rebound, Preston. That's got to be at least 8 offensive rebounds in the first quarter alone. Dope, wide open, fires a 3, off. Just looking for that shooting touch. Rock trying to bring it up, dribble through people. Love's pass is picked off by number 23, Kinley Martin, and she is in for a bucket and gets the foul. So an opportunity for an old-fashioned three-point play here. Brings it 13-10. Fast-paced action, Jacob. Butt in anytime you want to. Say something.
Yeah, whenever I hear you, whenever I can hear you, I'll make sure to butt in. But yeah, just we got to be more physical. Something I'll talk about after the quarter too is how much better Henrietta's doing handling the full court press.
Pass over the top to Maddie Rock, shoots the 12-footer. Just a tad long, so 26 seconds to go. Let's see if Preston's going to hold it for one or if they'll attack. And they fire it from 3, no good. Nice rebound there by Jordan. Hands it to Zoe, and I'll bet we'll hold it for one here. Zoe's got the ball up top, 7 seconds. Or we're going to fire 3 again, and it's no good. Ball bouncing towards the inline. Who's that? Couldn't see that, Maddie Rock. And it's no good, but that is the buzzer. So after 1 quarter of play, our first Night Vision TV basketball quarter goes to Henryetta, leading it 13-10 over Preston. We will be right back as we hear from our internet sponsor, Shipman Consulting.
Is your organization tired of tech headaches? Let Shipman Consulting handle it. From cybersecurity to managed IT services, we keep your IT running smoothly so you can focus on what matters most. Call Shipman Consulting today and experience hassle-free IT. 918-200-9543. That's Shipman Consulting. Shipman Consulting is the proud sponsor of wireless internet for Night Vision TV.
And welcome back. Quick timeout there between quarters. Jacob, what are your thoughts about Henryetta after 1 8-minute period?
Well, Preston threw a 1-2-2 press here, and they were trapping, when we were getting the ball in bounds, but that's something that they saw at Hugo and kind of struggled with. It was great to see in this first quarter them figure out how to stop that as the ball almost hit our KVTV.
Hey, I got good hands, bro. I played 4 years high school basketball. They're lucky I didn't pull it and hit a 3 on them.
But we saw Preston also try to work the high post and dump it down, something that Henrietta's also trying to do here, or at least work the low post. Preston's doing a good job defensively of playing the bottom side of Allie.
Allie, nice offensive rebound.
Nice physical play. But
ooh, he calls a bucket good.
Yeah. Oh, he called it on the floor?
Yeah, no, called it good. I thought he called it on the floor because he never reacted till later. Wait a minute. Hold on. They're throwing the ball in. Did he not say bucket was good?
I think he meant on the floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But we've also been doing a great job of filling it up from the arc, too, as well, Coach.
Yeah, 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. Nice dips there to the high post and then dumps it down to Alana. So nice half-court set there by Henryetta. We haven't got to be in the half-court much. Pass to Rock. Good ball movement to Lawrence to the top. Three-pointers off the mark. Boy, we got people running right at our stuff. Zoe fires, no good. Maddie out of position, just a bad foul right there. That's Henrietta's first team foul. Preston with 2.
They reset it after the quarters.
That's new.
Is it
last year?
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't remember
5
that?
per
Yeah.
quarter, yeah.
And there's no 1-and-1 anymore. It's all two-point
right.
shooting fouls. I couldn't wait last year when knowing that rule change, all the people screaming and yelling about that. I didn't hear too many, so most of them knew what was going on. That ball hit the top of the backboard.
Well, the biggest one right now, Coach, would be the shot clocks that they're about to enter in. I wonder how much that changes the pace of the game.
Man, I don't think they'll ever get it done, honestly, because imagine every gym in Oklahoma that has to put in a shot clock. A lot of schools don't have that. I mean, they don't have the money to do it.
Yeah, that's true. I know Hugo is their stream that they had just put some in for that possible new rule.
Yeah. Hurt dishes it off. Three-pointer up. Preston just kind of cold from the floor, but they're firing it like they have made them before. So for our sake, we hope they stay cold. Turn the fans on in here too, Jacob. I don't know if you can feel it. It feels a lot better than it did about 10 minutes ago.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they keep shooting it, Coach. You know, basketball is culture around here in Preston, and so is success. And these Preston teams can shoot it from the arc. So if they can get hot, it's not good for Henryetta.
You know, I know just looking on the walk called there on Trotter, this goes back to Henryetta. You guys looking there on your screen, you see all those orange banners. And that's all different kinds of sports and activities here at Preston, but you said it best, success. They are used to winning and at a high level. Quite a few state championships in basketball, boys and girls, over the years. Preston still controls it. 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Trotter dribbles in. Nice job there by Allie to anticipate that pass. She's got it, bringing it up with her left hand. Doak on her. Allie hits Love. Good job by Zoe getting in there and mixing it up, but it's knocked away from her. You don't see Allie bringing it up very often, and bucket is good by number 5, Hurt. Boatwright up the middle, ball knocked away. And Jacob, you've played basketball your whole life. You know you don't break the press by trying to dribble through people.
No, I was thinking the same thing, Coach. You really got to pass your way through. Oh, get smoked in the face there by a loose rebound. But
come on, Zoe.
She's tough.
Gosh.
But yeah, you've got to pass your way through. You got to get the ball in the middle of the floor.
Timeout. Coach Belcher. Keep going. We'll stay right here.
But yeah, you got to be able to get the ball in the middle of the floor, and you got to have people running down the sidelines. It's not going to happen by just trying to push the ball down the floor. It's not going to work.
Well, it's hard to do. You know, you're in a small confined space like a gym. Everybody's fired up. Friday night, everybody's yelling. You've really got to be able to keep your head. And I'm not saying this is a hostile gym at the moment. It has been a lot in years past. We'll see the energy turn up a bunch here in about an hour.
Yeah.
But you got to really keep your senses and wits about you and stay calm and make good decisions. And in basketball, you probably know this. When the heat gets up, everybody wants to just take off dribbling.
Yes, absolutely. And that's something that the girls did a great job of in the first quarter. You know, they were getting the ball, down the court. Usually they'd have Maddie Rock leak down the floor, and she'd be wide open for a layup. So hopefully we can.
And Preston's done a good job of getting back and realizing that's what Henry is going to try to do. head coach at Preston here on the girls' side, Cade Dean, former basketball standout at Okema. I think this is Cade's second year, maybe his first year as a head coach. I know his senior year, Jacob, the year that our gym floor got ruined by water when we played those games in the old gym, he went for about 47 one night against us.
Goodness.
I was doing the PA announcing, and I got tired of saying his name pretty quick.
Who was it?
Cade Dean, the head coach here
Oh,
from Okema. He could shoot it. Cassidy Bailey looks like she's going to check in for the first time. She'll come into the game for Rock. Give her a quick breather. 13-12, 4:35 to go here in the second quarter.
And Preston's boys, they graduated two guys last year. Gervais Gorey and Giorgio Dunn, two guys that could drop 40 any night. I mean, so that's definitely going to be a missing piece for the game coming up in an hour as well.
I'm not sure what happened right there.
I think it was.
They handed the ball in. They handed the ball in to the wrong team. I thought Coach Belcher got a tee. I was like, what? Nice entry pass there. Missed point-blank shot. Goodness gracious, and here we go. I'm surprised we played a quarter and a half and haven't had a true jump ball till just then. Usually in girls basketball, you have 1,000 of them. Ball stays with Henryetta. Give us to Lawrence. She'll bring it across half court. Looking at that high post right there. Kicks it to Bailey. Bailey off the bench. Fires. Ooh. Up. Almost back in. Good job rebound there by Boatwright. Love thought about the three. Dribbled. 2-point just off the mark. And off Allie Davis, allegedly. I don't think it was. Looked like the Preston girl knocked it right out of Allie's hands.
I mean, we could start bringing out instant replay, but I don't think it's going to change anything. So.
It is definitely not going to change anything. So Preston handling it. Zoe applying pressure to Hurt out top. Way away from the bucket. Good job by Alana to step in front of the pass right there. Zoe, good hustle, but Alana just throws that away. So just got to slow down right there, especially with the lead. We had numbers, but you got to kind of slow down, let Zoe get out in front. Henryetta playing quite 6 or 7, 8 different girls so far. Nice job by Lana to knock that ball away from, and Zoe ends up with it, trying to get out.
Man, that's about the third time she's been put on her butt tonight.
Well, she's trying to zigzag in and out of defenders, and you're either going to get fouled or turn it over. Looking for Bailey. Thought about the three-pointer. Pulls it up to Love in the corner. Nice dribble move right there, looking for the shot. Preston's hands all over the place. Cassie's with her eyes on the bucket. Zoe, three-pointer on the way, off the mark. And that outlet pass right there to Doak. She didn't even see it coming. Foul's going to be called on Peyton Bailey.
And well coached, Preston's running this zone defense here, and as much as they're flying to the ball right now, sometimes 2 girls at a time, if our Henryetta offense can keep the ball moving and continue to get this Preston defense to shift back and forth, they have the opportunity to really get some girls open.
Well, and I'm sure Coach Belcher is going to talk about how we don't have to be in such a hurry to get the ball up, especially with a lead. I know it's early, but it's like an internal clock going off in a girls basketball player head, like we've had it 3 seconds. Somebody needs to shoot quick. Zoe, three-pointer on the way, off the mark. And it goes back to Preston. I will give Henryetta girls this. They are not afraid to fire it from outside.
They're not, but I mean, they're open from that, almost that free throw extended spot just about every time on both sides of the floor. So if they're going to keep giving Henryetta that spot, I mean, as the way, or the way our girls shot it in the first quarter, they've surely got to get hot.
Yeah. Good job by Cassidy Bailey trying to step in front of that pass. Couldn't quite get it away. It looks like we'll have another tie ball, and that one should go to Henryetta. I think. I thought they got the last tie ball, but maybe not. No, there was one right there in the middle that I was talking about. Hurt brings it across half court. Dribbles to her left, gives it to Doak. Doak bringing it to the top of the key. Looking for a screen. She picks her dribble up. Pass to Hurt, and Zoe is right up in her grill playing good defense. That's a walk, and he calls it. Thank you, sir.
And two, when we can take another look at that, Coach, I want to show how well our girls did at getting hands to shooters and switching.
Jordan Love looked like she might have walked too, but trying to get it in her to Allie. Allie hasn't got a shot off, I don't think, tonight. It's Preston just collapsing down on her. Jordan moved to the bucket, gets fouled on the floor. You know, Jacob, I'm sitting here looking at the guy to your right, Coach Bunyan Johnson, the head boys basketball coach. We might let him sit here at halftime and do a quick little interview with him about their big win over Hugo Tuesday night.
Oh, I'm sure he'd love that. I'm sure he'd be super adamant about that.
Take the play-by-play here for a second. I'm going to ask him.
All right.
Halftime of this game. You come sit down.
Number 5 for Preston. Oh, it's going to be a foul here on Zoe Boatwright. Just playing too high up there. I mean, you got to be able to move your feet and stay in front there. She's done a good job of that so far, just keeping herself between the ball and the basket. She's going to be subbed out now, looks like by Alana Lawrence.
Coach Bunn's in.
Okay, there we go.
He didn't look happy about it, but he said he'd do it.
One thing I want to point out, Coach, is just how well of a job this Henryetta man defense is doing. I mean, they're doing a great job running through passing lanes, and, you know, they're communicating and they're staying between the ball and the basket. It's just kind of in a lull right now offensively, but if not for that, I mean, there's no telling the opportunity they could have to pull away.
Well, we had a lot of scoring early, but not much on the board in the last 4 minutes. 56 seconds to go here in the first half. Jordan Love to the line, shooting 2. Henryetta enters that 5-foul bonus we talked about. So any foul from here on out this quarter, Henryetta will shoot 2 free throws. Jordan misses them both. And Preston controls the rebound, and they're going to bring it up. 50 seconds and counting, and timeout goes to Preston. Looks like a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. Actually, let's hear from Love's Travel Stops. We'll be right back on Night Vision TV.
Night Vision TV would like to extend their sincerest appreciation to Love's Travel Stops for their generous donation to Henryetta Public Schools.
And we are back, still in that 30-second timeout. Three-man crew here at Preston. A lot of schools going to three-man crews. Anymore, it's getting tougher and tougher. Back when I was the AD, somebody asked me, said, what do you think about three-man crews? I'm like, I don't know if I like it. It's just another somebody for the crowd to yell at.
And I can't say that I'm not guilty for it too, but man,
So I just got a text from Coach Louie. I keep saying Jordan Love, and it's Jordan Goodman. I have no idea why I'm saying Jordan Love. Jordan Goodman.
Like the football player, like the quarterback?
I don't know. I don't even know if I know anybody named Jordan Love, to be honest. Jordan Goodman to the line to shoot free throws. I was going to say, if she makes it when I get her name right, that's going to be all my fault for the whole first half. And she gets that one to go. 14-12, Henryetta, 36 seconds to go. I don't know why I was calling her Jordan Love. Ooh, pass almost stolen by Zoe right there. Allie playing defense out there.
See, look at Alana knowing to slide over there.
Yeah, that's
and it
good.
was great help, too, by Zoe to get out on the shooter. I'm really impressed by this man defense here.
You know, Coach Belcher, the team as a whole in the win-loss category last year, and we graduated quite a few girls, didn't win a lot of games, but you could tell throughout the year they got better and better and better, and really gave some teams some fits late in the year. But you're talking about that right there. I think that's coaching and preparation on where you're supposed to be when the ball goes to certain areas of the floor. 17 seconds to go. Preston going to try to tie it up or take the lead here to go in at halftime. Hand off to Doak. Looked like she carried it, but no whistle. Pass is away. 7 seconds to go. Henryetta will possess it, and we'll see if they can get a shot off. Preston's not going to get up on them. They're going to give it right back to Zoe. She's going to shoot one from about the 3. Come on, get rid of it. Get rid of it, Cassidy. Shot is up, and it is off the mark. And that is the end of the first half. Your Henryetta Lady Knights with a 2-point lead after the first half, 14-12. Jacob, what are your thoughts on half number 1?
I was really impressed by our girls' defense. I think offensively they're doing the right things. They just got some shots that, didn't go their way. Probably what I'd like to see a little bit more of Allie sealing down low. She's kind of letting these Preston girls, on either side of her, and they're shutting it down. If she can start to seal off those defenders and really get the Henryetta offense going down low, it creates more of an opportunity for our shooters on the outside.
Yeah, I'm just happy to have one half under our belt. Our first football game this year was the first football game we've ever live streamed. Our first softball game was the first softball game we've ever live streamed. Now we've got a half of basketball, and it's fun. It's quick pace, and sure there's quite a few people at home tonight. It's a cold night, sitting in Henryetta watching, and hopefully you guys will join us throughout the year. We will do every home game on our schedule, but just when we go on the road, you just never really know if we're going to have a good setup. This isn't a great setup tonight, but we didn't get to go to Hugo this week, so we wanted to get here and be able to give our kids a game live streamed as soon as we could. So we're excited about the season. So we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we will be joined by high school principal and head boys basketball coach, Mr. Bunyan Johnson. We'll talk about that big opening win of the season down at Hugo on Tuesday nights. You guys are watching Night Vision TV. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with an interview with Coach Johnson.
Every month brings exciting new ways to win at Creek Nation Casino Holdenville. To find out this month's big giveaways, check out our website for all the details. Our monthly promotions include hundreds of thousands in cash and prizes, car and trip giveaways, rewards play, and more. Plus, don't forget, play with your Connect card and earn points at any of our properties to receive even more special perks. Don't miss out on all the ways you can win at Creek Nation Casino Holdenville.
The Muskogee Creek Nation Reintegration, located in Henryetta, Oklahoma, offers adult reentry and at-risk youth services, as well as fiber optic technician training. The mission of reintegration is to enhance public safety through cultural program initiatives, to provide justice involving tribal citizens and at-risk youth with education and employment opportunities. Please contact our office at 918-549-2620 for more information. Mado.
Faith Church is a proud sponsor of the Henryetta Knights. Here's to a great season. And no matter what season of life you are in, Faith Church has something for you. We would like to invite you to join us in person at one of our weekly worship services. On Sundays, we have traditional service beginning at 9 a.m., followed by our contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. You can also watch us online at faithchurchnow.com. We hope to see you soon. Go Knights!
Henryetta Public Schools would like to thank Golden Pony Casino for their donation of our H-Town Proud Night bottled water sold in all of our Henryetta Night athletic concessions.
And welcome back to Preston High School Gymnasium. I am here with head boys basketball coach and high school principal, Coach Bunyan Johnson. Coach Johnson, what's up, man?
Oh, not a lot. Excited about the season.
Your first night vision TV time with the microphone in your face, and we probably wouldn't be here tonight doing this if it would have went any different Tuesday at Hugo. But, man, big overtime win in the season opener. What were your thoughts about the way your team played down there?
The boys stuck to the game plan, and they played super hard. We ran everything to a T. We kind of had a lot of new faces this year with graduating what we graduated last year, and really we had one big scrimmage up at Inola, and just to see what guys were going to do in game action, it was kind of like, a couple times I looked at the bench like, all right, who am I going to go with, because it's a bunch of new faces. And once they got out there, everybody contributed that got in the game and did very well.
Of course, everybody's going to talk about your two senior scorers, Skylar Greenhall and Talon Weaver, who I think combined for like 58 or 59 between the two of them. And obviously that was big you won 76-74, but there's a lot of things that don't show up in the scorebook that or doesn't stand out to you that really made a difference in that game down the stretch.
We had a lot of key rebounds, a couple key steals. And the one thing that was different about so far this year, I don't want to jinx it, but we actually made our free throws. And we had some guys that came off the bench.
What were you from the line the other night?
I think we were 26 of 29.
26 of 29. I said earlier I thought y'all missed two, but and interestingly enough, a missed free throw with 1.9 seconds to go ends up in a rebound by Skyler and the game-winning bucket.
Yeah, I was surprised. I mean, once he got fouled, I was like, we won the game. I knew because he's our best free throw shooter percentage-wise, but it was funny. He was the only one that missed 3 free throws all night. So,
how many did he shoot, though?
Yeah, and him coming up with that huge offensive rebound putback was big.
We've been around each other a long time. We both coached at Beggs, and I've seen a lot of your teams play, and after every game, especially a loss, that's usually the first thing we look at each other and say is like free throws.
Yeah.
And I know you
free
tell
throws,
your team.
With last year's squad, I mean, it was always we could look at turnovers and free throws, and we'd lose by 6 and miss 11 free throws. And it was just like just a little aspect of the game where that you can control your free throws. It changed. There was a lot of losses that should have been wins last year.
Yeah, and I was in the gym a couple of weeks ago during one of your practices, and that's what you guys were working on. And
yeah, we spent a big chunk of our practice time on free throws, and it's funny. Most of the time it doesn't correlate out in the game, but finally the first game of the year they were big.
And that's as a fan sitting in the bleachers watching a team miss them all, everybody's a coach like, well, do they not ever practice shooting
Everybody
free throws?
Says they don't practice free throws enough, and it's like, you can only do so much free throws in there when you're trying to work on sets and plays and all that kind of stuff.
Well, and I've coached basketball at the low level, like 9th grade, but the one thing that I learned in those few years was you can never truly simulate what it's like in a game with bleachers full, the pace, even shooting a free throw with everybody screaming and yelling, especially in clutch moments.
Different atmosphere. You try to mimic everything you can in a game, but there's something about when the lights come on and the gym's full and everybody's yelling and screaming and you can't hear anything. You're pretty much by yourself. So anything that you've taught, I mean, you might look at me real quick, but everything you've done in practice, it's going to come out and you're going to show if you've been paying attention in practice or not.
And you don't ever really know, not to do too much name dropping, because I was watching the game from home, but perfect example of that, you had a young man sitting on the bench almost the entire night. Comes into the game and goes, 4 for 4?
4 for 4. One of them was a lane violation, but he made it. But we had 2 kids that didn't play a lick, and the only time they got in was in the overtime and came up big, had a couple big steals and couple big rebounds. Zayden Montgomery and James Joslin. Mm-hmm. And it was funny because after the game I said, I bet you 2 didn't think you were going to play tonight. And they were like, yep. I said, see what I'm talking about? How you always got to be ready because you never know. You may get 1 minute at the beginning. You may get 5. You may get 30. Yeah. You just got to make the best of what you get.
You got great minutes out of Gavin and Nakona and Isaac
and Bishop Berryhill.
Guys that, haven't – Gavin's played a bit, but not in the ways you're going to need him this year. But it's just awesome to see those guys step up against, and this will be the last thing we say, you didn't just go down and beat some team from Hugo. That was a really good basketball team.
That'll be a top 20 team in 3A, and probably will be competing in the playoffs deep because, like I said, they just fresh out of football just like us. They'll get better as the year goes on.
Coach, what are we looking for tonight out of Preston? You used to coach here.
Preston, I've coached here. They graduated 2 all-state guards that were phenomenal. They've been whipping on me for the last couple of years. I think our guard play should be better than them, but they are tall, long, lanky, and athletic, and I think it should be a really good contest.
Good. Coach, good luck. Thanks for coming visiting with us.
All right.
Get after them. Let's go 2-0, brother.
Thank you.
American Exchange Bank has been the pillar of this community since 1933. This bank has a great future. This is a very well capitalized bank, and we're proud of it.
Sorry about that. Welcome back.
American Exchange Bank.
Trying to get American Exchange commercial in there. Appreciate Coach Johnson taking a little time here right before he heads back to the locker room to get his troops ready to roll. 7:33 to go. Just a few seconds ticked off here in the third quarter. Preston with the ball on their end, on our end. 3-point on the way from Trotter. No good. Rebound Doak. 3-pointer on the way from Hurt, and it is good. And Preston back on top, 15-14. Nice pass there to Lawrence from Goodman, and it's good. Henryetta back on top, 16-15. Coach Louis texted me, Jordan Love, quarterback, Green Bay Packers.
That's who I was thinking about, yeah.
I'm not a Green Bay fan. I haven't watched him play a single game, but it just rolled off my tongue. Jordan Love. Easy to say. Doak, 3-pointer on the way. Off. Rebound, Allie Davis. Kicks it to Goodman. Goodman down the floor to Rock. Rock handles it. Nice job there by Maddie. Foul and the bucket. Athletic play there by Rock, running away from the basketball. Ball comes over her left shoulder, catches it in stride, gets fouled, makes the layup.
And this is what they had so much success with in the first quarter, is getting the ball out quick, and they're doing a great job of breaking this full court press.
Free throw was no good. Tie ball there on the rebound, and it'll stay with Henryetta. Preston got the ball to start the third quarter. 6:39 to go. Boatwright will inbound it. Pass there to Davis. Finally gets one off. Nice touch there, but just a tad short. Preston with the rebound. Zoe applying pressure full court here to her. Henryetta in a little oop, gets lost there. Maddie knocks it away. It'll stay with Preston. Lady Knights look like they are, looks like they're in a man.
They are, yep. Got to slide over here.
Good job by Maddie. Maddie battling hard, knocked it out of Trotter's hands.
She's got a hand on a ball just about every other possession.
Stays with Preston. Hurt to inbound it, looking for Doak at the top of the key. Nice play. Shots up and just off. And I'm going to tell you what, Jacob. Doak hasn't been afraid. Nice job there, Zoe Boatwright. A little right-hand floater off the backboard. 20-15, 5-point lead for Henryetta. But you keep your eye on Doak. She's missed quite a few threes, but I know her dad, Kyle, and we're Facebook friends, and I've watched some highlights of that girl filling it up. So if she catches fire, Henrietta's going to have to do a better job of getting a hand in her face. Right now it's working out because she's not making those shots, but good job. High post dump down there by Preston. Number 11, Delaney Long, gets fouled. Foul goes to Allie Davis. That's her second team foul. So Long goes to the line. Shoot 2. First free throw's no good. Hard to believe, Jacob, it's basketball season.
Man, the year's flown by, hasn't it?
Long's free throw is good. That allows Preston to get into that press, but Henrietta breaks it to Rock. Oh, it gets out of her hands. Zoe recovers. She was wanting to fire that thing. Alana kicks it to Rock, to Goodman. Goodman dribbles to the left. Preston defense knocks it away. Hurt brings it down, and she's fouled on the shot, looked like.
And just right there, Coach, doing a good job of taking away the passes, but they don't do the number one rule in defense. They don't stop the ball.
Yeah. So number 5, Ashley Hurt, freshman, will go to the line to shoot 2. 20-16, 5:30 to go here in the third quarter. And Jacob, I don't know about you, I am thankful for the fans that Mr. Hudson turned on. It was hot in here to start.
It definitely was a little bit warm. Wore my Letterman, and man, I shedded that thing off so fast.
Her second free throw is good, 20-17. Pass into Bailey. Trying to bring it up the sideline. That's not where you want to be in the press. Tie ball goes over to Preston. Got to get the ball to the middle of the floor. The sideline's not going to work. Just dribbling right into a trap, which is what the press wants you to do.
Well, they're doing a good job of speeding Henrietta up, too.
Nice job by Cassie to get it back. She's got it down, tries to dump it to Rock.
And that's just what I'm talking about, getting a good steal there, but Preston's doing a good job of keeping the tempo high, and in this fast break scenario, Henrietta's having a hard time of just slowing it down, and they've got a lot of turnovers.
Oh, man, we had Allie wide open underneath. Zoe, nice move, kicks it to Bailey. Three-pointer on the way. Ooh. Foul, and the officials are calling it really close here to start the third quarter.
Yeah, they definitely let them play, I felt like, in the first half.
Well, if you don't, it can get ugly, and then tempers get up, and three-pointer on the way. Trotter, no good. Rebound, Preston. Ball knocked out. Stays with Preston. That was a poor call. Ball was hit right off 23's leg, and it just came right off of her, and I'm not really sure why they gave it to her. Hits Doak on the inbound. She misses, and then she's going to pick up a foul.
It's a nice play there by Zoe.
Yeah.
Getting the tip on the ball, getting the rebound, and being strong, even when she's got a Preston girl hanging on her back.
See how close they're calling it right here? Just touch fouls. That's 2 on Doak right there with less than 5 seconds off the clock. 4-4 team fouls. So the next one, both groups are going to shoot 2 the rest of the quarter. And we're not even halfway through the third. Give it up. Zoe takes it to the right. Allie trying to post up to get position. Nice ball movement there. Penetration and then kick. Zoe shots away. She gets fouled. Doesn't fall, but she'll get to shoot 2. So Coach Johnson and I talked about it there at halftime, free throws, how big they were going to be, and they're going to play a big role in this game, especially with both teams going to be at the line here for the next 4 minutes on every foul, unless it is an offensive player control. Boatwright's good on the first one, good on the second. 22-17, 5-point lead, 4:11 to go in the third quarter. Preston bringing it up, passes away, and Henryetta gets it back. Preston staying in that press. Henryetta doing a good job of breaking it. Pass over the top to Bailey. Nobody behind. Cassidy's going to go up. She dumps it off to Rock. Cassidy's wide open. She needs to go shoot that layup. Take your time. 5-point lead here. Don't have to be in a hurry.
Right there. You got to be paying attention when she's sealing and when she's not.
Travel call on Bailey. And that's a perfect example of if we slow it down and start looking longer for Allie.
Well, this zone that we've seen, it looked like Preston was in a man there, but even when they're in that man, if you could get them going back and forth and keep reversing the ball, that's going to give Allie the opportunities when you're, have this defense sliding. That's going to be when you get gaps to get the ball down low to Allie.
Foul called on Lawrence there, her first. Bailey checks into the game for Davis. So both teams in the bonus. Martin, freshman, to the line. Free throws up, no good. No good. Zoe controls it. She's going to bring it up. Looking for Rock. Nice job again by Maddie to hang on. Bucket is good. 24-17. Lady Knights. 3:29 to go. Third quarter. And Jacob Henrietta's in a spot here. If they could stretch it to about 10, unless Preston gets hot. Good job by Cassidy to knock it away. Maddie's there to pick up the loose ball. She brings it up. Slow down. Nope. Pulls the jumper. See, just like right there, we don't need that shot that quick. Run some time off the clock. I know it's still just the third quarter, but you said it earlier. She's wide open, so.
Yeah.
Nice inbounds pass to Alana.
It was a great pass. Put the ball where it needed to be, knowing that she was about to curl there. That was nice.
Just got to finish. That's one of the hardest things you see in girls basketball is just being able to finish that set. Foul called on Rock.
And just there, too, for people that saw it at home. I mean, the girl gets by what looked like, I think it was Alana there. You have Peyton Bailey down here on the block, slides over to stop the ball, and you've got Zoe Boatwright at the free throw line ready to slide down and take that opposite block away. So I'm really impressed by this Henryetta girls defense.
Doak to the line. She'll shoot 2. Nice backspin rotation there. First free throw is good. Killian is a sophomore for Preston. Stormy Waukee checking into the game for Henryetta with Jordan Goodman. First time Stormy's been on the floor. Doak's second is good, 24-19. Of course, Stormy, big-time cross-country and track athlete. Is this her first year to play basketball, or did she play last year?
I think she played in middle school. I don't think that she's played in high school. Maybe her freshman year.
Dope. Thought about the 3. Bucket is good, number 23, Kinley Martin. And just like that, Preston back within 3.
Starting to see some fatigue here on this Henryetta defense.
on the floor. Good job, good hustle.
I mean, I don't think there was possession of the ball, but
there wasn't possession of the ball. They got knocked away off of us. But I don't have my striped shirt on tonight, so I can't help them. Now, that's a nice move. Foul called on 23, Kinley Martin. That will send Allie Davis down to the line, which I'm sure she'd be happy to get to shoot the ball without somebody hanging all over. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Both squads in the double bonus.
And with as much pressure right now as Preston's applying, you'd love to see Henryetta really take advantage of these free throws here, you know, as for at least the next 2 minutes for the rest of the quarter.
First one's no good. Allie normally a pretty good free throw shooter. She misses both of them, though. Zoe in there fighting for the rebound. Preston controls it. Hurt down the floor. Nice stop there by Waukee. Pass to Trotter. And that pass through Doak's hands. We gotta stay. You better stay alive over here, man.
Yeah.
Remember, protect the monitor at all costs. Henryetta ball, 1:34 to go, third quarter, 3-point lead. Trying to get that thing into Allie. Bailey, three-pointer short. Rebound Preston. Doak on the run out. She's wide open. She's going to have a layup. And she makes it. Zoe brings it up. Ball stays to Henryetta.
And that's a great, I was just about to say it might be time to make a sub here or call a timeout. You're seeing a lot of fatigue, and Henrietta's starting to get really sped up here offensively.
It wasn't too long ago, 5-second call there, so it'll go back to Preston. Henryetta was up 24-17. And I did something stupid and talked about them stretching the lead out, and next thing you know, it's 1 point.
Slide over.
Trotter. Man, Alana was right there in the spot. She just got to grab the ball. Rebound, but Boatwright. And she is fouled. So free throws again for the next 50 seconds for both squads. Good crowd here on a Friday night. Of course, all of our county schools are all wrapped up football season. Yesterday, the Durer Dragons win the Class B1 state championship. Congratulations to my cousin, Josh Bean, head coach. I know all those guys over there, and they've worked extremely hard and had a really good group. They defeated Laverne yesterday, 44-12.
And he's a two-time state champion.
Two-time. They won it 2020 as well, so 2 in the last 4 years. (23-24) here, 42 seconds to go. Lawrence, good job penetrating and then kicks it. It's knocked away. Hurts. And that one was off us. But it all evens out. That ball hit Zoe right on the shoulder and bounced out.
Yeah, if I was Preston's coach there, I'd probably want to have a word with that ref. But, hey, you know.
Same thing. Alana finds Stormy. Stormy with the ball. Goodness gracious. Alana doing a good job of penetrating down in there and then just kicks it right there. But the only problem is we're not gaining much by that pass. Alana just as close to shoot the layup. Inbounds play goes to Davis. She dribbles, hands it off to Lawrence. Lawrence, good job to get around the defender. Nice move there, Alana. 26-23, 9 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. Hurt. Ball knocked away, down to 1 second, and Henryetta, and that is the buzzer. And the Lady Knights finished the third quarter there with a little nice bucket there by Alana to dribble in, and that's what I just said. If she would shoot that shot instead of trying to kick it back out, she did a good job as going to her left. I don't know if Alana's left-handed or not. If she's not, it's even more impressive.
Yeah, I don't think so. But yeah, just a handoff offense at the top of the key that we've seen. But yeah, like you said, we're looking to go to that free throw line extended spot at the arc or even the corner. So to penetrate like that and get a tough bucket is nice to see.
We'll go ahead and go to Hometown Healthcare Solution real quick, take a quick break. We will be right back. You're watching Night Vision TV, the fourth quarter coming up.
Hometown Healthcare Solution is a family-owned and operated healthcare company. We're committed to providing affordable health care to our hometown folks and surrounding communities. We offer standard urgent care visits as well as lab testing, x-rays, and minor procedures. We are an urgent care for all ages, and we offer primary care for adults and accept all insurances. Hometown Healthcare Solutions, located at 811 West Main right here in Henryetta, is open Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 5, and Friday, 8:30 to 3. After Labor Day, during increased peak flu season, we're open on Sundays from 12 to 4. Give us a call, 918-319-5021, or just walk in and let us see how we can help you and your family. Hometown Healthcare Solutions, where our mission is to treat your family like our family.
And back to action here. Start of the fourth quarter. Henryetta with the ball. Boatwright, three-pointer on the way. Nice touch. Almost bounced in. Oh, shoot. Allie hit her head. And she's still down. Thinking about trying to get up. Preston going the other way with it. And that is going to be a travel on Doak. And Allie is trying to get up. Just hit her head there, trying to get that rebound. And she's tough. We watched her all fall in the circle for softball. 110 degrees out there, and she fought. But, you bang your head on the floor, things get a little fuzzy for a bit.
Yeah, well, the good news is they've got, Susan Graham from Hometown Healthcare Solutions on their bench there to attend to her. So
we appreciate Susan. Susan, a good high school basketball player back in the mid-'90s at Henryetta. On the bench with our girls. Her stepdaughter, Kelsey Brandt, on the team. Talked a lot about Kelsey during softball season. Preston with the ball. Moving it around. That was an illegal screen. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound, Boatwright. Trying to bring it up. Looks to dump off to Keegan Hamrick. First playing time for Keegan tonight. Stays with Henryetta. Hurt doing a good job right there trying to get the ball back, but looks like we got Mr. Jason Scott up there on the camera now, giving Abby a little bit of a break.
He's doing a great job, too. He gave me a thumbs up earlier. He's just happy to be here.
Three-pointer on the way from Maddie Rock. That's short. Good job by Jordan Goodman there. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer on the way. Keegan fires. That's wide left. Jordan tries to throw it up. No foul call. So Preston controls off the rebound. 6:20 to go here. Fourth quarter. Nice move there by Dokes, just can't finish. Jump ball will stay with Preston. We've seen that by both teams. They've made good moves to the hole, but just can't finish that layup.
Nice to get a hand out. Got to take away that baseline, though.
Jump ball is the call. Nice call there. A lot of officials anticipate a foul on that right there and just blow the whistle and call a hack, but it definitely was all ball.
That's one thing I will say, though, that this Henryetta defense has done a good job doing is they've been closing out really well. I mean, it wasn't there being too high up, but did a good job flying to the ball.
Jordan trying to drop one in there to Keegan on the run, just kind of threw it out too far out in front of her, but looks like Allie will check back into the game, so looks like she's doing better. 5:35 to go. Blocked shot out of bounds on Henryetta, stays with Preston. 26-23. It's fourth period too there, Jacob.
You're right.
Lots of contact down low, and they're going to call the foul on Allie Davis. And once again, new rules last year. Take the fouls back to 0 each quarter till we get to 5. Then that's when they start shooting the free throws. So first foul there on Henryetta in the fourth. And Preston loses it out of bounds. Henryetta will maintain possession here. Alana brings it up. Kickoff to Zoe. Zoe trying to get it into Allie. Finally got that entry pass in there. Allie misses. Comes up with her own rebound. She's getting clobbered. And the most popular call in girls basketball, jump. And that should go back to Preston. Henryetta just possessed the last one. But we did a good job of getting the entry pass, a little lob entry in there to Allie. She just wasn't able to get her bearings enough to make that shot.
Well, I mean, when you've been fighting for it all night and you finally get it, it's kind of like now this is where we turn around and make the bucket. But she'll get it now that she understands and is warmed up in that position. I'm sure that the next time that she gets it, she'll go make a play.
I'll tell you what, Jacob, one thing that it's always interesting, we have a lot going on. We're getting ready for Cinderella. I can say that now on the broadcast and not be afraid. So I haven't got to watch. We didn't get to watch them play Tuesday night, but just looking over there at the Henryetta bench, there's a lot of girls I didn't even know were playing basketball.
Yeah, there's a lot of new faces. Some people that haven't even played basketball before on this team. So
that's cool. That's cool.
It's good to see. It's good to see a turnout.
Yep.
One of the deepest rosters I've seen probably in my 4 years here at Henryetta. Oh, that's pretty cool. So something you talked about earlier is the banners around this gym here at Preston. And I'm looking at an esports state champ. That's pretty cool.
Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Wow. Well, for our Smash Bros players at home, there you go. This is maybe the school for you.
On our next timeout, I'll point out another thing about those banners, Jacob. Remind me to talk about that.
Okay.
26-25 bucket by Preston. 4:50 to go. So it's a 1-point ball game. Lucky we didn't get a carry there. Three-pointer on the way from Rock, short. Preston with the ball, 4:38 to go. It's looking like a last possession game, Jacob.
Yes.
Martin takes it in, gets fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. First free throw's up and good, and we're back tied again. 26-26, 4.5 to go. Winner Bevenue back into the game for Allie Davis. No good. Rebound by Lawrence. She'll bring it up. No pressure by Preston. Kicks it to Zoe. Zoe dribbles. Pass to Goodman. Dribbles to the right. Breaks the top of the key. Shots up and off the mark. Zoe takes it away, and jump ball goes to Preston. I swear they just got the last jump ball, too. I tell you what, Jacob Martin, the freshman, she's trying to take control of the game. She's just going to the bucket. Number 23. Late walk call there. I think that official let everybody in Preston make that call for him. Pass in, shot up, in and out. Should have went. Doak trying to go up with it. Out of bounds goes to Henryetta.
And Henrietta's been having a harder time scoring in this half-court set here. Looks like Preston's gone to a 3-2 and just...
We've got to make a shot outside.
So in this 3-2, they're going to give us shots in the corners, but if you can have the opportunity to work a high-low, have somebody, you know, at the high post and down there on the block, it's going to be hard for this Preston defense to get out on shooters.
Jordan Goodman, first free throw up and good. Henrietta back on top, 3:37 to go. Second one up and good. Nice job there by Jordan. 2 big free throws.
Henrietta and man here.
And there's a travel.
And I like it. They're picking them up at the logo, and they're putting pressure on them, you know, as soon as they're crossing half court. So they're not really being given the opportunity to figure out the defense and kind of run their set a little bit.
Nice pass inside to Bevenu. She catches it. Up off the glass, freshman. She didn't even look like she was looking. Speaking of not looking, Doak turns just in time to catch that one. Henrietta with a 4-point lead, 3:13 to go. Nice.
Got to take off baseline here.
Another travel right there and 2 big turnovers in a row. Let's see if Henrietta can turn it into points just like they did. Entry pass to Bevenu. Going to her left and banked it off the backboard like you're supposed to. Good job.
And you'd love to see some clock management here, and there it is. You got Henrietta flashing there to the high post, keeping it down in the corner.
And we turn it over.
Oh. But I like what they're doing here. So what they're doing is they're flashing somebody to the high post on whichever side they're passing it to, and then they're dropping that high post to the corner and flashing down low on the short corner. It's going to scramble those top 3 defenders, and they're really going to have to communicate to get out.
Hurt, shot up, that's short. Goodman. Gosh, jump ball, jump ball, jump ball, jump ball, jump ball. Henrietta's ball. 2:38 to go. I'll try to keep you locked into the time since we don't have that on our scoreboard just yet. Goodman, no clock management, fires from 30 feet. Misses, and the rebound bounces off Henrietta, and Preston will possess it.
And here might be something where, as a coach, you don't say no threes, but you're looking definitely for twos. You're passing the ball until you've got a wide open shot here.
Especially if we get up any more.
Yes, absolutely.
Pass the Doak. She drives in. She's fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's like a daycare's broke out over here to your right, Jacob. We got kids jumping around all over the place. Coaches' kids, the Johnsons and the Kellets. Doak to the line. In and out.
And I'm starting to recognize her. She's been definitely dangerous from the outside in years prior. It seems to be an off night, really.
Just a sophomore, but whistle. Violation?
And the one she does get to fall, it's a line violation. Man.
Was it on somebody else or her?
It might have been on her. I'm not sure.
In to Lawrence. Oh, I thought he was going to call walk. Foul on the floor. Henryetta will take it out underneath their bucket.
That's going to be 4 on number 11, too.
Boatwright looking. Feeds it into Goodman. Shot no good. Looked like a little bit of foul there.
Yeah.
Hurt. Rebound. She brings it up. 2 minutes to go. Pass to Doak. She takes it to the top of the key. Hands it to Martin. Martin drives in. Left-hander. No good. Rebound. Up and in. Number 11, Delaney Long. So 2-point ball game. 1:50 to go. Brock brings it up. Pass to Boatwright. Take your time. Let's get a good look. We're trying to force it into that high post.
You're really going to want to stop the ball here.
And that ball is thrown away. And Henryetta lucky there. Good job. Good call on that, Jacob. And they call timeout. Looks like a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here.
Well, Coach, I mean, this is a tough situation here. You hate for it to be so close in Preston's gym. I mean, we both know that close games, this gym can thrive. The roof can be blown off this place. So the girls here coming out of this timeout with the ball, if they can score here and then get a defensive stop, they have the opportunity, you know, to put a dagger in this game for sure.
Interesting to see right here if Preston comes out in a press. You know, Henryetta had some success throwing it over the top of it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
If I'm Preston's coach here, I mean, you've got to, if you're going to allow that in this press here, you've got to be baiting them. You've got to have somebody backside that's ready to run through that pass.
Yeah.
Because if not, that could be a quick bucket here for Henryetta just over the top of the press could be really bad for Preston.
Well, they are going to press, but they've got two of their big girls right there at half court. Not going to let that happen.
Take it up the sideline.
Lawrence trying to get to the middle. She breaks it. Good job. Slow it up. Slow it up. Goodness gracious. Three-pointer on the way.
And we're just seeing a lack of legs from the arc. This is a great opportunity to run the clock out, but, you know, youth is something we've talked about.
Dope. Two-pointer. Good. Tie ball game. 1:15 to go. And the bad thing about a three-point shot that quick, too, is everybody goes to the board, and Preston gets out in transition and goes and ties the game up. Ball knocked away. Preston, 1 minute to go. Trotter finds Doak. Doak hits Hurt. And they're going to hold it out here. 52 seconds. Fouls to give for both squads. They give it to. Cannot believe they didn't call a walk right there. Boatwright ends up with it. 43 seconds to go. Big pass over the top to Lawrence. Once again, Henryetta in all kinds of hurry.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just a little bit of a lack of discipline on offense. You kind of wish that they would take some of their discipline on defense and put it towards their offense, because there was a great trap, a help side trap there by Alana. But, man, just got to really slow it down on offense here.
Well, and the foul count plays a big part in that. I mean, you just hold the ball and make them foul you. I mean, it's good. They've got to foul 3 more times for us to shoot free throws.
Yep.
That's going to run off, 15 seconds probably, which is different now. I mean, we're tied. We need to score and take the lead, but you really want to have the bonus to go to the line on fouls here in the last 30 seconds, and neither team's really in position to do that.
Yep.
Preston's 2 fouls away from entering into the bonus. Henryetta 3. So most likely it's going to come down to just whoever makes a big bucket here in the last 39 seconds.
Yes.
Here we go. Back to play. 39.2.
You got to have somebody get back here on this. Yep, there it is. Maddie Rock.
Pass into Doak. Hands it off to Hurt. Hurt brings it across half court. Waukee in to play defense. Still fouls to give. Don't be afraid to play good defense. Timeout Preston. 28 seconds to go.
And what a great timeout there by Preston's head coach. I mean, the same time, because that was a walk. And just at the same time, Preston's head coach there calls the timeout, and they get away from that one. Man, there's a chance that we could hear this place erupt or get real quiet.
Well, it's going to erupt one way or the other because the Henryetta fans are into it too. Good, look like a good crowd here from Henryetta.
We might have more fans here than Preston does.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, I'm not seeing a lot of orange seats.
Well, some of these people over here are Preston fans.
Oh yeah, I saw that because we got some Henryetta fans sitting on the other side as well.
We do?
Or at least did. I know we had Callan Weaver's grandpa over there.
So both teams out of the timeout. 28.5. Ball go to Preston here on the sideline. Pass to Hurt. Waukee handles it. Henryetta dump off to Lawrence, and she is fouled on the floor, which wouldn't matter. Well, yeah, it would if she was shooting. 24.8. Henryetta possesses. Coach Belcher doing an offensive substitution right here. Going to bring in Davis and Goodman. Nice job by Stormy right there. Quick hands. No, what are we doing? We're not bringing Zoe out. Oh, Henryetta calls full timeout. Let's take a quick break to hear from Farm Bureau Insurance. We'll be right back.
Farm Bureau Insurance takes pride in providing the best coverage possible to our clients and neighbors. We can cover all of your insurance needs, from home, auto, farm, commercial, life, and everything in between. Stop by our Farm Bureau office at 1012 West Main Street in Henryetta, or give us a call at 918-652-3783. Living beside you, working for you. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Digital Dilemmas presents
Dog delays. Can an old dog learn a new trick? Not when it's an old device trying to process fast connection speeds.
Even with the best Wi-Fi router, if you're connecting to the internet wirelessly from an old device, you will probably experience slow speeds. Consider upgrading your devices to improve your online experience. Stay tuned for more Digital Dilemmas.
And we're back out of the timeout. 24.8 to go. 30-30. Henryetta with the ball into their own basket. Boatwright to inbound it. See what kind of play Coach Belcher drew up. Trying to get it to Davis in the lane. Trying to make a move. She's got room. Timeout. Call it again. Jump ball. How did I know?
I don't know if I agree with that call, just because
19 seconds to go.
There wasn't.
19 seconds. I was just letting them know. Ball in. 17 seconds to go. Preston with the ball. 15-14. Timeout. Preston. 13 and a half. Go ahead and finish your thought there, Jacob.
Sorry, Coach.
Go ahead and finish your thought there.
Oh yeah, but there wasn't a Preston defender that had a hand on the ball there, so I'm kind of unaware on how that could be a jump ball. But this is honestly in this situation, I think I want Henryetta on defense, just because they've stayed so disciplined in their man defense. If they're offensive here, you don't want to give Preston some kind of fast break opportunity, with little to no time to get back down the floor. So hopefully if they can get a stop here, call a timeout, it'd probably be with about 6 seconds left, 3 to 6 seconds left, and hopefully get a shot off. But got to get a stop here, Coach. Got to get a stop here.
Hopefully our batteries are still good on our wireless camera up there.
And I'll run up there and check it, too.
We do have a backup, don't we? So we'll give you the play-by-play here, plus an update on how much time, 13 and a half. Pass goes into Hurt. She walked right there. 10 seconds. 9, 7, 5. Ball a long way from the bucket. Oh, my goodness. But a foul to give. That's okay. 3.1. Preston will inbound it on the side. Next foul, though, goes to a shooting situation.
You cannot foul here.
Henryetta got to do a good job of picking their people up. 3.1 seconds to go here. Trying to get it in. Pass. It's handled by Boatright. Get rid of it. Bucket's up. Did they call it good? Nobody's made a call yet.
They're going to talk it over.
They're going to talk it over. Zoe, bucket on the buzzer. Why nobody's called it? Everybody from Henrietta's going crazy. You almost think, bucket's good. Henryetta wins the ball game. 32-30. You got a replay?
We sure do.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think she still had it in her hand.
I do too. I think she did. But the Henryetta crowd was so loud that you couldn't hear the buzzer.
Up. Good, Zoe.
But hey, at the end of the day, when it comes down to the refs, it's their final call.
That's right.
And they said it's good. So guess what? Henryetta 32, Preston 30.
And neither one knew what to do, honestly. I think they were just shocked that, oh my gosh, you're looking at Preston shooting a shot at the buzzer to win, and next thing you know, Henrietta's going the other way.
I'll tell you what, Coach, that's probably the best girls basketball game I've watched in my, 4 years in high school.
Yeah, so the Henryetta Lady Knights even up their season record to 1-1 with a big win over Preston at Preston. And we got your boys action coming up in a bit. We'll see if we can't get Coach Scott Belcher over here during warm-ups to talk a little bit about the game. We're going to go to a break. We'll be right back. You're watching Night Vision TV.
You are watching Night Vision TV, home of Henryetta Athletics, powered by Love Ford, right here in Henryetta.
Hello, Henryetta.
Brad and Brian here with Love Ford. We are proud to showcase our town on our radio show Saturday mornings on the Sports Animal.
And check out our podcast on YouTube.
Brad, who's from Henryetta?
16-time world champion Jim Shoulders.
Who else, Brad's from Henryetta?
3-time Super Bowl champion Troy Aikman.
And your favorite actress from Henryetta, Brad?
Miss Alice Ghostley.
We have great deals, great service, and the Love 15-150.
That's 15 years, 150,000-mile warranty on all new Fords, gas or diesel.
And 7 years, 150,000 miles added on qualified pre-owns.
So, Brian, the best place to buy a new car is Love Ford.
Yep, right here in our town. Join us in supporting the Knights and come see us.
Hey, don't forget me and Buddy.
Never. Or visit iloveford.com.
That's L-U-V, baby.
A one-of-a-kind experience awaits you at River Spirit Casino Resort. Island-inspired vibes and beautiful river views from our luxurious resort hotel. Endless gaming excitement with 2 casinos under one roof, Margaritaville and River Spirit. And fine dining excellence at the only Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Oklahoma. So many unforgettable experiences you won't find anywhere else. Only at River Spirit Casino Resort.
Rustler's Barbecue is a proud supporter of Henryetta Knights Athletics. Did you know that America's best barbecue is located right here in Henryetta? Rustler's Barbecue is open Thursday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. To place your order for pickup, call 918-650-9800. Rustler's Barbecue at 806 East Industrial Road. Rustler's Barbecue. Rustled right up just for you.
Principal Design is your school bond and storm shelter expert. As a full-service architecture firm, they specialize in K-12 education and county municipal facilities. From long-range master plans to safety and security, you can expect from your architect at Principal Design, or by calling them at 405-615-3454. That's 405-615-3454 for Principal Design.
Every month brings exciting new ways to win at Creek Nation Casino Holdenville. To find out this month's big giveaways, check out our website for all the details. Our monthly promotions include hundreds of thousands in cash and prizes, car and trip giveaways, rewards play, and more. Plus, don't forget, play with your Connect card and earn points at any of our properties to receive even more special perks. Don't miss out on all the ways you can win at Creek Nation Casino Holdenville.
The Muskogee Creek Nation Reintegration, located in Henryetta, Oklahoma, offers adult reentry and at-risk youth services, as well as fiber optic technician training. The mission of reintegration is to enhance public safety through cultural program initiatives, to provide justice involving tribal citizens and at-risk youth with education and employment opportunities. Please contact our office at 918-549-2620 for more information. Mado.
And welcome back. We are here at Henryetta, Preston High School Gymnasium. We are joined by girls basketball coach, Mr. Scott Belcher. Coach Belcher, congratulations, man. Big win.
Well, thank you. It's always nice to come in and get a win. And, the girls, they had after what happened to us on Tuesday down at Hugo, they needed some kind of spark to kind of get them set up. It's going into next week, so it was great to come in here and get this.
Yeah, your girls played really, really well. Of course, it was not the prettiest basketball game, a lot of jump balls and turnovers, but if you end up 1 point ahead, that's all that really matters, especially on the road.
At the end of the day, a win's a win, especially coming to a place like Preston. And the reality is we're so young.
Yeah.
We're starting 4 sophomores and a junior. Got a senior coming to give minutes off bench. Got some freshmen, some kids who didn't play last year or even the previous 2 years that's coming in that did significant things for us this year. So it's we're going to have those ugly moments, and it's going to be a constant process of refining it this year. But
of course, obviously, the big shot there at the end, Zoe. Now, they can't take it away from you, but you were right down there. Did she get it out of her hand?
Listen, I thought she got it off in time, but
that's the right answer as the winning coach.
Hey, listen, they need a louder buzzer if they wanted to go a different way.
I hear you. And I don't know who would have. I don't know. Henrietta's people were all on their feet, when they were, conversing. But the fourth quarter, obviously you got great minutes out of Maddie, Jordan, Zoe played her heart out. Alana, nice shot down there by Alana off the glass. Those Allie, those starters played really well, but a big bucket from Winter Bevenu, big steal from Stormy Waukee. That's got to feel good. Obviously you got your starters playing a lot of the game, but for those girls to come off the bench and provide just like a key moment or spark or a big bucket.
One of the big benefits of this group versus other groups that I've had is it is not as solid 7 or 8 girls. One night it could be Stormy and Winter making the difference. Another night is Cassidy Bailey and, our freshman that didn't see the court tonight, Shayla Susie. She can play, and she's going to end up helping us. And, tonight it just wasn't quite the right role for her.
Yeah.
But, we've got multiple kids who can come in and help. And truly we're laying the building blocks for an actual program to be built here that is going to be able to, we had a basketball come over here after us.
Yeah.
But we've got so many kids who can come in and do that, and that's just been a blessing with this group. That when you look out, we've got 20 kids out, which from 2 years ago having only 6 is amazing. So.
Yeah, that's one thing we did notice when you ran new girls in early in the game. Somehow the ball usually found them on your first possession, and they were firing it. Like there wasn't no, I don't shoot much. Like they let it go.
Yeah, we preach shoot the ball before you turn it over. You make sure you get that thing out of your hands. But no, they're a really coachable group. They're learning. They're young as far as the game is. But man, I couldn't ask for a better situation.
Is there a senior on the team?
So Cassidy Bailey.
That's
is
right.
our lone senior. She came out. She didn't play with us this summer.
Yeah.
Was waffling back and forth with tennis, but she came back out. Loved to have had her the whole time.
Yeah.
And I feel that by the end of the season, she's definitely going to be a key asset for us.
Sure.
So.
Well, Coach, thanks for joining us. Go enjoy the win. Back on the court next Tuesday night at home versus Eufaula.
Tuesday night at home against Eufaula. Yeah, they're down a little bit, but Eufaula is always going to be solid. They're always going to be good. So.
But nice to be back in the Knight Center and play your first home game as well.
Oh, my gosh, yes. I can't wait to be home.
Yeah. Coach, congratulations. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy your weekend, man.
All right.
Coach Scott Belcher, head coach of the Henryetta Lady Knights, with a big 32-30 win over the Preston Lady Pirates here in Preston on a buzzer beater, officially a buzzer beater because that's what they called for Zoe Boatwright to give Henryetta the lead. Preston had the ball with 3.8 seconds to go on their side of half court on the home side of the gym. And Henrietta's defense that Jacob talks so much about applied that pressure. Pass gets away. Zoe's right there to pick it up. Drives all the way down the floor and she shoots the shot. We didn't hear the buzzer. Everybody's screaming, shoots the shot. It goes in. The officials come together. 2 of them decide the bucket is good, and the win goes into the column for Henryetta, 1-1, and it's 55 seconds to go, and we are getting ready to have some boys basketball. We will stay right here for the starting lineups.
Well, Coach, I heard you talking about me a little bit there. I don't want to brag, but I think I called it. Thank you, Dave. I'm just saying, in the best scenario there, you want Henryetta on defense and getting the last shot. Proven there. I mean, as disciplined as they were that whole game, just really gave Preston fits and took advantage of the fact that some of Preston's strong shooters were having an off night.
Yeah.
And just did a great job capitalizing, and just like you said, it was going to come down to one last bucket.
And it did, and went our way. So Henryetta boys basketball coming at you now. 1-0 on the season. 76-74 winners at Hugo Tuesday night. Long Tuesday night trip down Indian Nation Turnpike. And the Knights come away, lost in quadruple overtime last year in the season opener at home. So Henryetta basketball kind of getting back even with the Hugo Buffaloes. So Coach Bunyan Johnson back in this gym where he coached as an assistant, won a state title with Dirk Walden, who was principal at Henryetta for a couple years. But Coach Bunn back in this gym, head coach of the Henryetta Knights. This is his 7th year at Henryetta. He's looking for a 2-0 start.
I'll tell you what, Coach, this is there's a lot of new faces on this Preston team. I mean, I've been playing this Preston team for a very long time, and it seems like they got a decent amount of movement.
Either that or there's Gavin Williams, starter, Henryetta. Skylar Greenhall, big night, had the winning bucket at the buzzer at Hugo. I think Skylar scored 29 or 31, I think, at Hugo the other night.
Yeah, it was 31 for Skyler, 28 for Talon Weaver, and our third scorer only had 10. But when you compare it to those scores, I mean, when they're responsible for 59 points, like a 70-something point win, I mean, that's just wild.
Rounding out the starting five, number 5, Nakona Johnson, sophomore. And number 10, senior Talon Weaver. You mentioned him. Big game at Hugo Tuesday. And another junior, Mavericks Randleman, number 11. That's the starting five for Henryetta. We got a big, while they're announcing the starting lineups for Preston, big event coming up in Henryetta tomorrow, Hallmark Christmas, 3rd annual. Everybody excited about it. Of course, the Henryetta Christmas Parade kicking off also tomorrow night, I believe at 6, but Hallmark Christmas starts at 4. They're just south of the Henryetta Civic Center at the Gazebo Park. It is sure to be another great holiday event in H-Town tomorrow. Weather's supposed to be beautiful. H-Town Theater, our kiddos are singing from about 4:30 to 5:15 tomorrow, so get down in the park. They got vendors, they got Christmas Tree Farm. Henryetta Middle School is going to be selling those enormous cinnamon rolls they sold last year. They are unbelievable. You got to find their booth early. They were sold out by 7 o'clock last year. So just a lot of cool stuff going on in Henryetta. Also Mistletoe Market, another holiday event going on. They're just south of the First Baptist Church in that old Save-A-Lot parking lot there. So a lot of cool stuff, again, going on. We're meeting the starting lineup of Preston right now. These Preston Pirates have been in the state tournament, Jacob, the last few years, quite a few times. Didn't ever win one. Got beat in the finals, I think, didn't they, that one year in overtime?
Yeah, lost to Dale, I think. But Dale had that star-studded Dayton Forsyth, who's now a freshman, and getting some heavy minutes over in Norman.
Mm-hmm. I watched that game on NFHS, and it was pretty exciting. And I wasn't even a Preston fan, really.
Yeah, I was blessed enough to watch Dayton Forsyth play Jalen Montanati, who's just a junior over there at Owasso, who won state with them just last year. Jalen Montanati ended up hitting a game-winning buzzer beater in Dayton's face. But, man, it was a great game to watch, and it was at the Tournament of Champions in the BOK.
Yeah. So here we go. They've got it kicked up in here. Talon Weaver, senior, going to do the jumping for Henryetta. 34, Phoenix Finch, and it's controlled by Henryetta. Skylar Greenhall brings it up, passes top of the key to Randleman. Randleman to Nakona Johnson, over to Gavin Williams. Gavin passes in high post to Mavericks. Talon with control. Henryetta doing a good job, being patient, moving the basketball. Preston in a little man-to-man defense. Henryetta going to wait for that opening. Talon thought about the three right there, kicks it out to Skylar. Skylar, 3-ball up, no good. Rebound Preston. And the Pirates bring it down. Right there, Jacob, you talked about the floor being slick, and number 3, Kent Rice, about fell down.
Yeah.
Just making a cut.
What a great first offensive possession there. I know they didn't get a shot. Love to see him move it even more. I mean, just staying patient here, setting great screens. Maybe want them screens to be shoulder to shoulder a little bit more.
3-pointer on the way. Weaver, no good. Long rebound, out of bounds. It'll go to Preston. Good look there by Talon. He made quite a few of those at Hugo Tuesday night. Preston.
Sorry, Coach.
You're good. Three-pointer on the way. Short. Rebound by Finch. Henryetta got a block out right there. Finch, a long, lean body in there inside. Not very big, but very active. I remember him playing a lot last year. Pass inside. Good job defense right there, closing off for Henryetta. Weaver in transition, bringing it up the floor. Pushing that tempo like Coach Johnson likes. Three-pointer on the way. Gavin Williams follows his shot, gets it back, tries to get it over to brother Nakona. Knocked away, but Gavin handles it back to Talon and will set up the half-court offense. Talon tries to make a move out, lost his footing right there. Hand off to Nakona. Nakona finds Gavin. High post to Mav. Mav finding Talon. Talon, nice move. Bucket. Talon Weaver.
And he's so quick too, from a triple threat stance. I mean, he is just so quick off of his feet to get to the basket.
Pass into number 13, Jaden Smith. We're tied at 2, 5:34 to go.
And right there, it's just Talon gambling. Skyler recognizes it and try to get back and help, but just not quick enough, and a nice bucket there by number 13.
Random with the ball top key, kicks it out to Weaver. Down to Skyler. Skyler hasn't touched it much here early. Over to Nakona. Dribbles out to the wing. Shot up from Weaver. Good job by Maverick keeping that thing going, and they stepped on the inbounds line, or out of bounds line, I guess you'd call it.
And that's a shot we're going to see a lot from Weaver. That's one of his spots that he works on constantly, getting to that elbow there. And he had a lot of success with it at Hugo. That's one of those spots where just about, I would say, about 15% of his points are going to come from.
Jacob, you played basketball your whole life, was a player on this team the last 3 years. How big is it early on in a game in a visitor's gym, getting a feel for the depth perception of shooting the basketball?
Well, I will say that I always enjoyed playing in Preston because it's a smaller court when it comes to length. Like Henrietta's court is longer and a little bit wider too as well. But in these smaller gyms, I would say as a shooter, it's kind of easier to kind of fill things out. It's those larger, more spaced out gyms where
more space between the backboard and the wall.
Yeah,
yes, that's a good point.
It's kind of harder on your depth perception to kind of find that rim.
Back in my day in the 90s, Coach Bean just happened to be a pretty good, decent little three-point shooter himself. We used to play in a gym at Okema, their old gym called the Pit. There was a catwalk where people walked back and forth up behind, but it was real compact in there. Skylar Greenhall to the hole and scores and gets fouled. But we loved that gym because it was so compact. We always shot well over there.
And that's a great play there by Skylar. I mean, it looks just like a tough layup, but he kept his chest high and the ball above his head, and it was controlled, and nice job putting it off the corner of the box there.
Free throw is good, so Skylar completes that old-fashioned three-point play, and the Knights are up 5-2, 4:10 to go here in the first quarter. Preston doing a nice job getting the ball down the floor. First shot's missed by Smith, and he gets his own rebound and gets fouled and puts it back in, and he's got a chance to match Skylar's three-point play.
And that's something I heard Coach Johnson talking about in Neil's interview, is like he feels like the guard play is better than Preston's, especially with some of the guys that they've graduated, but that they're going to have a tough time down low. So it's going to take some of our smaller guard guys to have that bigger heart and go down and bang with some of these big posts.
Well, Smith at 6'3" is matching up with Mav, and Mav's probably 5'10".
But I'll tell you what, Mav is scrappy.
Maybe 6 feet.
He fights harder for boards than most players.
Nice look right there. In and out. That ball was blocked partially. Preston quickly out in transition. Pass to Rice. He gives it to Young. Three-pointer on the way, off the mark. That was number 21, Ethan Moore. And Henryetta with the rebound. 3:15 to go here in the first quarter, 5-5. Skylar coming off a little curl there to get it to Nakona. Nakona trying to catch Skylar going down the lane. And the ball thrown out of bounds and smokes Keith Leader right in the side of the head over here. And he just keeps on going. And his daddy, athletic director Brian Leader, just looks at him like, should have been paying attention. No sympathy over here.
Whole bunch of Coach's kids.
Actually, that may have hit Coach Kellett's kid because he's holding his nose. Keith may have avoided it. Back to play here. 3 minutes to go, 5-5, first quarter. Good job by Ooh. Rice takes it back from Gavin. Three-pointer, no good. Man, Skylar got hammered on that rebound. Bringing it up. Finch knocks it away from him. Finch takes it to the glass on Talon right there, and the Pirates have their first lead, 7-5. 2:34 to go, first quarter. Skylar kicks off to Mav, three-pointer on the way, and it misses. It'll go back to Preston. Isaac Whitlock, number 22, played some big-time minutes here the other night at Hugo. Isaac, our booth guy in football night vision, running the camera. He come up to me before the game. He goes, Coach, do you need me to just run the camera tonight? Three-pointer's good. Tanner Young. And just like that, the Pirates out to a 5-point lead.
Well, Coach Johnson's running that famous 1-2-2 press that he has, shortened to half court. Talon trying to get to his spot again there. But, man, it gives so many offenses fits, but if you can't get that rotation hand out to the arc, it gives teams a great opportunity to get open three-point shots.
Ball was out of bounds on Preston, so Henryetta retains. 1:52 to go, first quarter. Meanwhile, Preston just kind of leaving Nakona wide open. Skylar, jumper, good. 10-7, 140.
And that's such a difficult shot because, yes, it's a two-dribble pull-up, but he's off balance. For the people that can't see, the angle that Skylar's shooting that ball at, he kind of shot it, beside his head.
Yeah, it was weird. It didn't look like his normal motion.
Just trying to get enough momentum, but, man, he's one heck of a ball player.
He spends a lot of time in the gym, puts up shot after shot after shot. Nice pass entry in there to Finch. He can't finish it, but stays active and keeps it going to Preston. Knocked it off of Isaac right there. So Preston keeps possession. 1:20 to go here in the first quarter. Pass to Smith. Looking for Moore. Moore kicks it into the third row. Turnover goes to Henryetta. Greenhall with it, dribbles up slowly, hits Mav at the top of the key, looking for Nakona. Nakona made a big three early in overtime Tuesday night. Turnover there, hence Henryetta. I couldn't really see what happened over there, if it got out of bounds or if they called a walk. Once again, our camera's up at the top. Jason Scott, senior, running that for us, but Jacob and I are down here in the corner on the floor, so in the boys' game, a little bit harder to see on the opposite side when the ball's on our end.
Nice run through there by Talon Weaver.
Talon with the turnover brings it up, finds Gavin in the corner. That ball was coming out of his hand, off the side of his hand when he released it. It was an open look, but just got to get control of it.
And I talked to Gavin a little bit too. I try to talk to the guys as much as I can in between games, no matter what sport they're in, just kind of ask them how they're feeling. And he told me, he's like, man, he still just is trying to get in the swing of things from football.
Yep.
And he told me that just, I think it was yesterday. So still trying to figure it out and get in that basketball group.
And that's one thing Henryetta does have going for them. Quite a few of their guys playing a lot of minutes have been in the gym all year long. 4 of those guys on the floor right now. Skyler. Three-pointer's no good. Rebounded by Preston, out to Finch. Finch back to Rice. Rice will bring it up. 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Low-scoring first quarter here by both squads. Finch pulls from 3, and it is no good, and that is the end of the first. Preston 10, Henryetta 7. Not a great shooting performance by either squad there in the first quarter. But we'll take a quick break to hear from our internet sponsor, Shipman Consulting. We'll be right back.
Is your organization tired of tech headaches? Let Shipman Consulting handle it. From cybersecurity to managed IT services, we keep your IT running smoothly so you can focus on what matters most. Call Shipman Consulting today and experience hassle-free IT. 918-200-9543. That's Shipman Consulting. Shipman Consulting is the proud sponsor of wireless internet for Night Vision TV.
And welcome back. Got the score back up there. I don't know what happened to it.
And I was working it down here on my screen and then ever looked up to realize that it wasn't on the main screen there.
So now you got it, 10-7. We're covering the time for you. We're going to work on that and have that ready to go next Tuesday at Eufaula. Three-pointer on the way by number 14, Tanner Young, and it's good. 13-7. Talon Weaver, 2-point bucket. 13-9, 7:36. That's what Henryetta needs to do. We need to get that defense going and start moving in transition a little bit. Score on the run. Three-pointer on the way. Here it is. No good. That's going to be out on Preston. Young, who just hit one on the last trip, was off the mark. So ball back over to Henryetta.
And one of the things that people talk about that, a Coach Johnson Henryetta team is so much fun to watch is usually they're a lot smaller and they run all over the place. And I worked out with a lot of these guys back in the fall, and man, we ran like crazy just so that way, you're in shape for this kind of defense and offense.
Bishop Berryhill into the game, number 35 for Henryetta, his first action of the night. Skyler trying to take it in. Gavin, three-pointer on the way. Ooh, in and out. A lot closer than the last one.
Gavin definitely had a feel for it in the summer, so once he can just remember what it feels like, just get a taste of it, he's going to be dangerous from the arc.
Finch with a big rebound there, keeps it in control of Preston. First foul. Is that the first foul of the game? Oh, no, they reset it. Sorry.
We're both getting used to that.
But it doesn't seem like there's been that many foul calls. Foul goes to Berryhill, his first. Number 2, Bradley Winford, checked into the game for Preston. Rest everybody in the game, starters. We appreciate Mr. Mark Hudson, superintendent at Preston, and Miss Cassie Jones, on-site IT director, helping us get Wi-Fi, school Wi-Fi here so we could bring you the stream. Of course, you may not know this, Jacob, also IT direction here, contracted out through Shipman Consulting.
I did not know
My brother-in-law, Doy, I called him up, and he said, Cassie will hook you up. You guys should be good, and we have been. We appreciate that. Bruce told us you can't stream at Preston. There's no service in their gym.
I feel like our stream's going pretty smooth.
Yep. Winford's three-pointer's on the way, off the mark. Good possession there by Greenhall, but Finch is so active on the boards. He's kept it alive, and he just keeps that one alive too. Bishop's got to get hooked up right there. He's just getting out, hustled to the basketball. Rice, three-pointer on the way, long. And there's Finch again, and good job by Schuyler to block out and get him over his back. Looked like technical foul. Boy, he didn't do too much.
No.
Our guys better take note of that, because that was not that demonstrative, honestly. Unless he said something that we couldn't hear.
Yeah.
Looks like the Preston cheerleaders, the basketball girls, got a few more out over here now, so they're kind of in our way. Greenhall to the line to shoot the technicals. 13-10, 5:18 to go, first half. Schuyler the second. Up and good. So Henryetta cuts into that lead. and we'll get the basketball. That old dry cough back again, Jacob. Nice look down low. Mavericks Randleman. Good pass there by Talon. We got a tie ball game. 5 minutes to go.
You've got so many active guys on the perimeter that can just penetrate at will. Foul there on Schuyler, but they're drawing so much attention that you're going to get the opportunity. If you can just stay low in that short corner and just kind of migrate over, you're going to get open looks down low. Ooh,
nice.
And nice slide over there by Gavin.
Good job. Foul called on Preston. Henryetta doing a good job on defense.
You know, Mav's kind of that like a pesty defender. Like he's going to sit there and he's going to be on you all night. And if you shrug him off, he's very good at making it look just a little bit worse than what it actually is.
Talon with the ball, left wing. Top of the key to Mav. Gav, nice move, trying to get to the rack. Can't finish.
And that's a great move there. You just kind of hope he goes up with his left there and goes and makes contact with the defender, and hopefully he'd be shooting free throws.
Needs to take it just a little deeper. Shot the ball before he could get contacted. Winford, three-pointer on the way, no good. Good job by Isaac Whitlock right there, keeping that one alive. It bounces right to Talon, and he's on the way. Good move, spin. Good job by Preston. They understand what two guys they need to put the most pressure on.
Yes.
Schuyler, nice move to the bucket. Oh, in and out. Gets a rebound. Looking, Isaac, three ball on the way. No good.
Just got to slow it down a little bit.
What'd that guy say?
I'm not sure.
I've watched, you've played in some basketball games in this gym where it was so loud you couldn't even hear yourself think.
Yeah, it's definitely, you know, if you're a Pirate fan, a great environment. If you're literally anybody else, you hate it here.
Nice ball movement there by Preston. Rice can't finish. Foul underneath the bucket.
I don't know about everybody else's angle who's also surprised that was a foul, but from our angle, it didn't look like a foul either.
Number 20, Jermaine Bolden, into the game for the first time for Preston. He's the one that got the rebound and went back up and got fouled. He's to the line, shoot two. No good. 3:28 to go, second quarter. 13-13.
Yep, getting that. Get so invested in the game. I'm like trying to figure out what sets each team is running that I'm not running the clock here, or not running the scoreboard.
Free throw's good from Bolden, excuse me. Nice little pick and roll right there. Isaac Whitlock. Good job by Talon.
It was a great look and an even better finish there by two seniors, two veterans.
Nice hands there by Nakona, and knocks it away off of the Preston knee. And the Knights are up 15-14, 3 minutes to go here till halftime.
And that's what you love to see, too. With as fast as this Henryetta team plays, it's so easy to build momentum. And in basketball, momentum and run, it's a game of runs. So if you can build momentum, that's where you can pull away.
Talon, nice spin move. Looked like he got contacted a little bit there. Going the other direction. Nakona knocks it away again. You talk about pesky. Nakona's right there just slapping at it.
Yeah, a fun fact, growing up, that's how Kona was. He'd come out of nowhere and just pickpocket somebody. So we nicknamed him Weasel. And it's just kind of stuck.
Weasel gets a rebound right there. Passes it out to Talon. He'll bring it up right side. Zayden Montgomery in the game for Henryetta. Zayden came in a big moment at Hugo, had a big steal and rebound at key moment. Foul on the floor there. Skylar active with the basketball. That's just the fourth. Yeah. So one more, there'll be the bonus for both teams. 2:05 to go, second quarter. Greenhall with the ball. Three-pointer on the way, just short.
Got a cut-off sideline there. Especially there. You got to get a trap right there.
Talon fighting through it right there.
That's a trip.
Zayden gets pushed. I think it might have been incidental. Three-pointer on the way, long. Preston gets the rebound. Smith, Zayden tries to block shot, but got him with his elbow. 1:25 to go, second quarter. Jaden Smith to the line to shoot two. First one's good, tie ball game. Checking in the game for Henryetta, number 21, James Joslin. We talked about James with Coach Johnson a while ago, and James was huge, 4 for 4 at the free throw line the Tuesday night. Playing in limited minutes, three-pointer on the way, long. And Skylar just, Nakona doing a great job on defense right there. Nakona got to be careful clapping right there too, or he's going to get a tee.
And that's where I feel like
Weasel.
Yeah, but I love it. I love that kind of energy. I think that energy is what can separate a team, especially in high school. And I was watching his feet there. It looked planted, but the ref calls it a travel.
So the turnover goes over to Preston. It was right in front of us, and I didn't feel like Nakona was moving anywhere.
No,
if he was moving in place, because he didn't go that way, this way, that way. Good defense there on the backside by Isaac. Oh, blocked shot by Weaver. It gets tipped to him, kicked around.
But man, Weaver's vertical is beautiful.
We have two different calls here by the officials. Guy on the outside had a charge. Uh-oh. Coach Johnson got to watch it. He's getting ready to get a seatbelt technical. Probably going to be overruled by the guy on the baseline who's got it as a block. The only way I think the guy on the outside can overrule is if he saw the arm extension push off that the guy down low couldn't see, but looks like the block guy is going to – oh, no, they're going to overrule it.
Well, it seemed like the ref at half court was pretty set that he knew it was a charge. The ref on the baseline seemed kind of iffy. It looks like he's having a conversation with a fan over there.
No, he's having a conversation with Preston's assistant coach, who stood up and gave him a little something. Officials will listen to head coaches for a while.
Yeah.
They will not listen to assistant coaches.
That ref over there just told that guy that was sitting over there by the home entrance to go sit down.
Oh, that's what you were talking about. I thought you were talking about right here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then you've got Talon who's talking to the coach, his own coach, and he gets teed up. And the Henryetta fans are not happy about that one.
So I didn't see what the call was over here.
It was a push off down here. Talon Weaver gets a charge or an offensive foul, and Talon's got to keep his cool here, but he's talking to Coach Johnson about how he's upset about the call. And
well, they called the same thing on Finch earlier. What they've shown is they're not going to let a high school kid try to show them up on a call. So we've got to understand that that's how it's going to be called tonight, and you got to keep your body language to yourself no matter what you think about it. They'll listen to it from a coach a little bit, but I was talking about that. They won't listen to assistants, and they sure won't listen to kids.
Yeah.
Some officials will. This guy, not. Either way, even if he's talking to Coach Bunn about it being a bad call, it's still a form of showing up an official. Lucky Skylar didn't get that call. Gosh dang, Preston doing a good job of rebounding. Foul called on Preston. 22.7 seconds to go, so 17-15. Just kind of an ugly basketball game right now.
Yeah, feels like it's taken forever for us to get into halftime.
And so that foul is going to be into the bonus for both squads. So Skylar will go to the line. So that's a good break for us. And now Coach Bunn and that official are talking. And Skylar will shoot two. First one's up and good, 17-16. Good. Skylar's been rock solid at the line all year in these first two games. 18 seconds to go, tie ball game.
They're just going to be pushing it back and forth, try and get this Henryetta defense to shift over and over again, try and get it in this high post here that they keep flashing.
Rice three-pointer on the way. It's good. 4 seconds to go. Got to get it in. 1 second. Skylar. Ball hits the ceiling. So big shot by Rice there at the buzzer. And Preston takes a 3-point lead heading into the locker room. So again, Jacob, just kind of an ugly first half. No rhythm really at all for either team, getting up and down the floor. That's not the kind of basketball that Coach Johnson wants to play, and I don't mean by non-ugly basketball. He kind of likes it to be ugly because he feels like, his team plays better under chaos, I think.
Yeah.
You know that because you played for him. And you know what? That's an interesting point, Jacob. Talk a little bit about, you played for 3 years. This is your senior year. You're doing something that you love over here in the booth.
Yeah.
Talk about Coach Johnson and, just the style of play, and then talk a little bit about why, if you want to, you're over here and not out there.
Yeah. So he is a very pedal to the metal kind of guy. He likes to play fast. He likes high energy gyms. He likes a place where if you're getting a dunk or a block, the roof is flying off the place. And so that kind of mentality trickles down to your players. And what happens is you end up getting, when your teams mold together, it's just some ruthless guys that all have the same mentality. I don't want to say a killer mentality, but that's kind of what it is. when you're up, you stay up and you don't let a team come back. When it comes to his defense, he likes to gamble. He likes to run through. He likes fast break opportunities, and fast break opportunities where they're finally starting to close in on the paint, and then you get to kick it to shooters. And he likes small guard play, or at least has with the cards that he's been dealt with guys here in the last couple of years. When we play small ball, it's hard for these teams to play, their prominent post guys if they're constantly running up and down the floor. And when it comes down to not playing, night vision's had me hooked. I definitely miss it from time to time, especially being in the environment. But I feel like being in my element, I know what's going on. It's fun to read offenses and defenses. It's like watching film, and it feels good to know what I'm talking about. That's for sure.
And I don't know that we really ever talked about this during football season, but having this experience, and this is a shout out to all of our sponsors, our superintendent Jason Price, athletic director Brian Leader, for allowing us to take over for Bruce, who stepped away for retirement, to start this and really spark a love for broadcasting and being involved in this, something that you are planning on, pursuing as you go into college next year. So all this experience, so if you had your opportunity at the collegiate level, I'm thinking basketball would be where you'd want to go first.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I love calling football games. I love anything that would put me on TV, but when it comes down to it, if I could do some color or even, practice on my play-by-play, I think that this is something that just basketball is always going to be a part of my life. And just like you said, been given this opportunity, the support has been incredible, and I've had so many people that are like, hey, I could be interested in that. And so just to encourage anybody that's listening, any underclassmen that are like, hey, I might be interested in that, go for it, because you're going to love it.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you. We appreciate you giving up the game that you love to come over and do this that you love, because I'd be lost over here without you running everything. But we're going to take a quick break, 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the half. We're going to be back for what I am going to go ahead and predict as a crazy second half of basketball here at Preston. They lead it over Henryetta 2017. We will be right back. Thank you for watching Night Vision TV. We'll see you in just a few.
Every month brings exciting new ways to win at Creek Nation Casino Holdenville. To find out this month's big giveaways, check out our website for all the details. Our monthly promotions include hundreds of thousands in cash and prizes, car and trip giveaways, rewards play, and more. Plus, don't forget, play with your Connect card and earn points at any of our properties to receive even more special perks. Don't miss out on all the ways you can win at Creek Nation Casino Holdenville.
The Muskogee Creek Nation Reintegration, located in Henryetta, Oklahoma, offers adult reentry and at-risk youth services, as well as fiber optic technician training. The mission of reintegration is to enhance public safety through cultural program initiatives, to provide justice involving tribal citizens and at-risk youth with education and employment opportunities. Please contact our office at 918-549-2620 for more information. Mado.
Faith Church is a proud sponsor of the Henryetta Knights. Here's to a great season. And no matter what season of life you are in, Faith Church has something for you. We would like to invite you to join us in person at one of our weekly worship services. On Sundays, we have traditional service beginning at 9 a.m., followed by our contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. You can also watch us online at faithchurchnow.com. We hope to see you soon. Go Knights!
Henryetta Public Schools would like to thank Golden Pony Casino for their donation of our H-Town Proud Night bottled water sold in all of our Henryetta Night athletic concessions.
The American Exchange Bank has been the pillar of this community since 1933. This bank has a great future. This is a very well capitalized bank, and we're proud of it.
Hometown Healthcare Solution is a family-owned and operated healthcare company. We're committed to providing affordable healthcare to our hometown folks and surrounding communities. We offer standard urgent care visits as well as lab testing, x-rays, and minor procedures. We are an urgent care for all ages, and we offer primary care for adults and accept all insurances. Hometown Healthcare Solutions, located at 811 West Main right here in Henryetta, is open Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 5, and Friday, 8:30 to 3. After Labor Day, during increased peak flu season, we're open on Sundays from 12 to 4. Give us a call, 918-319-5021, or just walk in and let us see how we can help you and your family. Hometown Healthcare Solutions, where our mission is to treat your family like our family.
The American Exchange Bank has been the pillar of this community since 1933. This bank has a great future. This is a very well capitalized bank, and we're proud of it.
Hometown Healthcare Solution is a family-owned and operated healthcare company. We're committed to providing affordable healthcare to our hometown folks and surrounding communities. We offer standard urgent care visits as well as lab testing, x-rays, and minor procedures. We are an urgent care for all ages, and we offer primary care for adults and accept all insurances. Hometown Healthcare Solutions, located at 811 West Main right here in Henryetta, is open Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 5, and Friday, 8:30 to 3. After Labor Day, during increased peak flu season, we're open on Sundays from 12 to 4. Give us a call, 918-319-5021, or just walk in and let us.
Welcome back to Preston here. Coach Justin Bean, I am here with a special girls basketball player from Henryetta, Miss Zoe Boatwright. Sophomore, game-winning bucket tonight. Zoe, tell me what was going through your mind when you were going to the bucket with 3 seconds left.
I was thinking, if I miss this shot, I'm letting so many people down and my teammates down, and I really don't want to go into overtime. So when I caught that ball and I went up to the goal, I was like, we're just going to hit it off the backboard and hope it goes in.
So, did you hear the buzzer go off?
Yeah, I did, but it didn't, I didn't register that it happened, and I, looked around and I was like, oh. I was like, I hope I made the buzzer.
Yeah. So I asked Coach Belcher, and he said, yeah, I think it was good. I'm going to ask you the same question. Was it before the buzzer?
I think it was.
That's the right answer. Hey, congratulations. Big win tonight. How does it feel to get the win on the road at Preston?
It feels pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty – you're always really good. It's hard to win here. Well, good job. Congratulations. We want to talk to you for a second. We'll be ready to watch you next Tuesday night against Eufaula.
Thank
See you, Zoe. Cool thing about basketball is we get to do some of that, talk to coaches, talk to players. Zoe just level-headed just like she always is. Yeah, it was. I was thinking I don't want to let the entire gym down. Back to action, Talon with the ball. Nice pass right there. Good play drawn up out of halftime there for Coach Johnson. 7:40 to go. Always love the announcer from Preston calls him Greenhow. Greenhow.
Got to stop that ball.
Rice to the bucket, gets his own rebound.
You'd love to get some backside help right there on 25. Talon's got to recognize that and be ready to slide over.
Rice's three-pointer is off the mark. Talon brings it up to Gavin, then to Nakona. Hits Mav.
You got to penetrate here, T.
Back to Talon. Step back. Thought he was going to pull the three. Gets through there. Little baby J. No good. That looked like an offensive foul. Rice up, block shot, Weaver bringing it up himself. Preston doing a good job of getting back on defense to take away that transition bucket from Talon. 20-19, 6:30 to go, third quarter. Henryetta just can't get a rhythm on offense. Skyler to the rack. Ends up on the floor, no whistle. Nakona got to get back and contest this.
Nice
bucket,
run
good
through
job.
there.
Nice run through there by Nakona to make that shot difficult. Ooh, no looker to Mav. He handles it to Gav. Henryetta keeps control. Talon taking it in. Foul called on Preston, block. 6 minutes, 8 seconds, third quarter.
And you'd love to see Talon penetrate a little bit more with his stature. I mean, he's so strong, and especially going in. His vertical, too, is something that kind of puts him apart from, the defenders. He can get that ball so much higher. You're seeing what looks like a lack of confidence.
Three-pointer on the way. Weaver short. Nice rebound. Mav keeps it alive. Nakona, three-pointer on the way, short. Foul. Going to be on Nakona.
And, man, such a drastic change from Hugo. A game where they scored almost 80 points. And, I mean, I know it was a close one, but still, I mean, just.
Well, early in the season, long game. Took a lot out of them. Henryetta gets home at midnight. I know it's 2 days ago, but, we look like we're just a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, I mean, Henryetta had 22 points scored in the first quarter in Hugo. So.
Three-pointer on the way is good by number 14, Tanner Young. 23-19, 5:10 to go.
You got to love that. Smallest guy on the court is over there fighting for rebounds.
Doesn't matter the size of the dog, it's the fight in the dog. Mav just tosses it away right there. Preston with two great looks right there and can't control. Mav tripped coming down the floor. Unfortunate foul for Rice there. That's just kind of a.
Looks like we lost our connection here. I'm going to go check on the camera real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. So no view going on right here. I'll just kind of bring you audio. There it comes back. Jason's messing around with it.
Look at that. Jason's untaught.
I don't
First
know.
time
I don't
ever
know
doing
what
it.
he did. He doesn't know what he did either. So we're back. Nakona.
Open, we're losing it again.
Mav working down low. Mav trying to go to the bucket. Slings it up. No good. No foul. Preston on the move. Down the court.
I'll be right back.
Shots up. And three-pointer, 2 in a row from Tanner Young. So we'll just try to bring you audio best we can right here. Don't pay attention to the scoreboard on the bottom because Jacob is up checking on our camera. And Young scores again. And Preston on a run right here, 8-0 run. All by Tanner Young. 2 threes and a two-pointer. And Henryetta foul. Talon Weaver takes it in and gets fouled on the shot, so he'll go to the free throw line. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Once again, our setup here tonight is not a wired setup from camera to computer. We're working wirelessly. But something going on all of a sudden. First free throw from Talon is up and no good. Actually, it's good. I'm sorry. 28-20, 3:40 to go. Second free throw is up, and it is good. Preston trying to bring it up. Henryetta in a press. Preston with the ball. Gets it into Smith. Knocked away, but handled. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Weaver with the rebound. Weaver brings it across half court. Down to Johnson. Johnson, nice pass there to Isaac Whitlock. Shots up, no good. Rebound Preston. Winford brings it up for Preston. There's Young again, three-pointer. Bounces around, doesn't go in. He's been hot here this quarter. Henryetta with a rebound. Weaver bringing it back up. There we go. So a little bit different look here. What happened?
We lost our transmitter power, just not enough battery life for tonight. Not enough, or at least what I thought we had, so we have to go directly from the source, and that just happens to be in the corner of the gym.
So what we might be able to do is get Jason over there on your side, just standing up over the top of you if you want.
Where's that? Where do you want it?
If you want to put him right there. 2:29 to go, 28-21 Preston. Third quarter. Preston's ball. Just lost power up there with the transmitter, so we're plugged in hardwire here now. Bolden to the rack, scores 30-21 Preston. 2:15 to go, third quarter. Preston doing a good job on offense, getting some good looks and making shots here in the third quarter. Talon's shot is up and no good. Henryetta cold from the floor. That looked like a walk from Rice. He hits Young, who's been hot, and misses that one, but Rice gets the rebound. So not quite as good a bird's eye view, but at least a little bit of action on your screen. We'll keep you with the play-by-play and the color here best we can. Wide open three look for Gavin Williams. Good. Three ball. GW. Timeout. Henryetta. So 30-24. 1:31 to go here in the third quarter. So Jacob, tell us again what happened.
So we ran out of battery life for our wireless transmitters. We didn't have as much as I thought we had. One of our batteries didn't get plugged up because I thought two would be plenty. That's a mistake on my part. So from here on out, we know to be a little bit more prepared, but we were able to plug it in from the source over here, and just as if we would in a press box for a football game.
Cool.
So it's going to be a little bit different, but we should be good enough to bring. Should be good enough to bring the rest of the game.
Yeah. Well, you roll with the punches like live theater, right?
Yes, sir.
So coming out of the timeout, big three-pointer there. Gavin Williams cuts it to 6. Still plenty of time, 1:30 to go here in the third. And Coach Johnson's teams are known for those runs in the fourth quarter when they just start out-playing and out-hustling everybody. They need one coming. Rice takes it all the way coast to coast, 32-24. Whistle, not sure what's going on here. I guess we got an injured Pirate. So Henryetta ball, Greenhall bringing it up. 1:20 to go. Henryetta down 8. Taking their time, gives to Berryhill up top. Bishop looking to give it off, does to Talon. Weaver. He's got Finch on him, makes a move to the bucket. A lot of contact there, whistle and a foul. And that'd be a great way for Henry to get back in it right there, is be aggressive and go to the hole and get to the free throw line. Talon to shoot 2, 1 minute to go, third quarter. First one's up and good. 7-point game. That's 3 on number 20. Bolden. He hadn't played that much. Next, good. 32-26, 6-point game. Under a minute to go in the third. Young, who's had a big third quarter for the Pirates. Ooh, a foot away from knocking that away. Finch, good job getting back down the floor. Bolden shot up, and it's good. Number 20, Bolden, playing some good minutes for Preston. Didn't step on the floor until about midway through the second quarter. Coming up big. 30 seconds to go. A wide open three. Isaac Whitlock. Free ball. 34-29. 5-point ball game. 24 seconds to go, third quarter. Rice to Young. Young pulls up on a breakaway. Three-pointer and answers. That is a stone-cold three right there. 14 seconds to go. Pushes it back to an 8-point lead for the Pirates.
Man, a three like that, Coach, can take all the wind out of the sails out of a team. Or for a team, and man, that's a gutsy shot to take too.
Yeah, because if he misses and we go score, it's back to a one-possession ball game. Big turnaround right there. 3 seconds. Talon doesn't know, does he? Pulls it. That's going to be off to the left. And Henryetta will enter the fourth quarter down 8 to Preston. We'll take a quick break. Yes? Yeah. Quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching Night Vision TV.
Digital Dilemmas presents
The Mirror Test. Mirror, mirror on the wall, where is the best place for my router of them all?
Not beside me.
Placing your router near a mirror can distort the Wi-Fi signal. For a consistent signal throughout your home, it's better to place your router away from mirrors and other reflective surfaces. Stay tuned for more Digital Dilemmas.
Hello, Henryetta.
Brad and Brian here with Love Ford. We are proud to showcase our town on our radio show Saturday mornings on the Sports Animal.
And check out our podcast on YouTube.
Brad, who's from Henryetta?
16-time world champion Jim Shoulders.
Who else, Brad's from Henryetta?
3-time Super Bowl champion Troy Aikman.
And your favorite actress from Henryetta, Brad?
Miss Alice Ghostley.
We have great deals, great service, and the Love 15-150.
Welcome back, Jacob. Working again. Got the camera battery going down now. Pirates taking it to the bucket, taking a 10-point lead out of the break, going into the fourth quarter. And Henryetta needs to get something going here quick and then get some stops on defense. Greenhaw to the bucket, gets fouled, and he goes down hard. Nice job by Preston kids right there, showing good sportsmanship, helping Skylar up.
And this is a great opportunity. I mean, Skylar is definitely the guy that has the ability to take over any game at any moment. It just takes that shot to get going, and man, it just seems like that Henryetta 3-ball just really hasn't been falling. It seems like they've gotten a couple to fall here in the last quarter or so, but they're really going to need to get hot if they want to really make a comeback here.
First free throw is good, 39-30, 7:30 to go. Second one up and in, 8-point lead. So here comes that press, and it turns it over immediately. Henryetta with the ball.
Going to need a big play here.
Got to be smart and get a good look. Don't force anything. Every time you cut into that lead, that pressure will go back to Preston. Nice move by Talon. Up, nice, got it to go. 39-33, 7:10 to go. Ball in the ball game. Press still on Rice. Isaac running with him. Interesting foul call there. Hey, do you know which one of these bottles of water did you? Had you drank very much, or did you almost drink all of it?
Mine was like right here.
Gosh, I can't remember. I just moved it out of the way whenever I was trying to get over there.
You're sick, so you can have them.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Nice. Greenhaw with the steal. 2-point basket, 35. And there it is right there. Preston transition bucket. Coach Johnson's going crazy. We cut it to 5, and then we loafed down the – well, I don't know if we loafed. I just don't think we were aware.
It's just Finch is such a high-energy guy. He's playing at the same speed that he was when, we tipped off in the first quarter. And he's played, with these successful teams that Preston's had. And every year he just gives life down to the paint, gives life to the paint. So he's a hard guy to stop for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. If they can continue to give pressure like they are, I mean, already bringing it down from a 10-point game to a 7-point game in, a minute and, 13 seconds, I think if they can continue to do what they're doing, but if they want to get back into this game, they can't give up backside layups like that.
That's right. Well, still plenty of time here. 6-point game. Henrietta's ball. Just got to keep it right here, within striking distance. Don't let Preston go on another run and extend it to much more than this.
Going to need a bucket here. This would be huge.
Interesting to see what Coach Bunn's got drawn up out of this timeout. Three-pointer on the way from Mav, and it's no good. And there's cherry picking again. And Preston, wow.
And I mean, Talon, I thought, just from my vision, what I saw, which I guess is what our viewers are seeing at home now, is it just kind of looked like he backed off. It didn't look like he really touched him at all.
44-35, 9-point game. Big three-point play there. Big swing, 6-point swing there.
Yeah.
Mab misses the three, and then they go down and score and get the bucket and foul and make the free throw. Three-pointer on the way from Isaac, and Isaac responds. Good job, Isaac. Whitlock, three ball, 40-38, 6 minutes to go. Isaac kind of getting a little bit of a hot hand. That's 2 in a row for him. Double team on Rice. Greenhall knocks it away, goes to the bucket, draws the body. Nice job by Skyler. He knew he didn't have, have it wide open, so he just drew the foul and is going to go to the line. Hirschman's good. 5:58 to go. Makes this one, it's a 4-point game. Gosh, it changes on a dime, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's that Coach Johnson, just style of playing. The shift in momentum. I mean, it's just so fast. It's unpredictable.
44-40. Big-time pressure, full court defense right here by Henryetta. Preston gets it across. Pass to Rice.
What you got to do there is you've got to make them, you got to choose a side, and you got to force them to a side early, because when they're just sitting there in the middle of the floor there, they can pick you apart. They're getting every opportunity they want to push it up the sideline.
Turnover. Bucket and foul. And Henrietta cuts it to 4, and just like that, they're a free throw away from it, send back to 9. Free throw's no good, and there's Bolden getting a big offensive rebound, keeping the ball on the Preston side. 5:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Bolden into Smith. Smith's been in the lane for a year. Shot up. 3 Preston guys right there for the rebound.
Just 3 white jerseys right there. All 3 of them on the ball with gray jerseys around them watching them. Got to put a body on somebody.
Bowman, 3-pointer on the way. Good. 11-point ball game, 4:45 to go. Henrietta needs to do it right now. It's time to go on a run. Greenhall to the bucket. Foul called on the floor. It'll stay with Henrietta. Ball out underneath their own bucket.
And for people that are wondering why he's taken Isaac out there, I mean, he's had a hot hand, but he's bringing in Kona defensively so that way the Weasel can go make Weasel plays and hopefully get a couple crucial stops.
Well, yeah, that's right. You're not only going to have buckets, but you're going to have to stop Preston.
Yeah.
One at a time right here, one at a time. Need good offensive possessions. Good looks. Nakona open, wants it. Bad pass. Couldn't handle it. Nice pass into Mav. Puts it on the floor. Knocked away. Preston's ball. Nakona playing defense right there, and they call a foul on him. So one thing we haven't got, man, have we got a transition bucket all night long?
Preston's done a really good job in the half-court set. They've been breaking our press pretty easily, and even when we've dropped it back to half court, they've done a good job of getting it to shooters, and they've got a lot of second chance points down low as well.
51-40, 11-point lead for Preston. 4 minutes to go. And you see this so many times in high school athletics. Team goes on the road, gets a big win against a good Hugo team. Right back on the road on Friday night, and they come out flat.
There's just high energy games can be draining, and you can feel like you're recovered and not be.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just sometimes starting from ground zero after being in such a chaotic environment, it's kind of a mental blockage.
Yeah. And we don't look a step faster than Preston. In fact, it's the other way around. I feel like the loose balls have kind of went to them. The offensive rebounds have been big in extending possessions and adding points. And it's not always hard. It's just sometimes it's not there. You don't have it in the tank.
Well, and two, the three ball was, I felt, pretty consistent for our guys in Hugo. And it's just seemed like both for Talon and Skylar, the three just hasn't been there tonight.
Have we made one from them too?
Isaac, I think, has.
Nice job there. Isaac had, but between Talon and Skylar, no.
Maybe one from Skylar, but that might not even be the case.
9-point lead on a steal and bucket there by Gavin Williams. Three-pointer on the way. Big rebound there by the littlest guy on the floor. Big rebound there by Nakona. So Henryetta needs to turn this over into points. 8-point ball game. 3:34 to go. Need a good offensive set right here. Three-pointer on the way. Gavin Williams. Man, it was close.
And they ran that set two a lot in Hugo, getting that back screen, and either they're slipping or they're throwing it on the backside. It's just they're getting those open shots. They haven't been able to knock them down, and Preston has.
Passes away. Goes over to the Knights. 3 minutes to go here. All right, Jacob, I'm going to go ahead and call it. We've got to get it. We've got to get it down within 4 by the 150 mark. We need a couple of good possessions here and a stop.
And momentum is going to be crazy on our side, too, if we could do that.
Three-pointer on the way. Weaver, no good. Maverick controls the offensive rebound. Greenhall, three-pointer, off balance, not a good shot. Didn't hit anything. 2:37 to go. 2-point bucket, Bolden. 10-point game. But now it's something really crazy is getting ready to happen.
And Maverick sat there to take a charge in the middle of the paint and just kind of like let it graze him, not really a wide base, just kind of standing straight up and not covering a lot of ground.
I know Coach Johnson's always, so frustrated. His team plays so well and then comes out flat and, loses a game that they maybe shouldn't. But I don't know. Give credit to Preston. They've made shots and had guys step up and play well. Free throws missed there. 10-point game, 2 minutes to go. Oh, we got to get that pass. Three-pointer on the way. And that guy right there is the player of the game for Preston, if you ask me.
That's like, what, his 4th 3 of the night?
Yes, of this half. Tanner Young.
It's just, you might want to see a difference in defense here maybe. They've dropped that 1-2-2 back, but their rotations aren't there, and it's Preston's just getting about everything they want if they can continue to just reverse the ball back and forth.
1:40 to go. I said it needed to be down to 4, and it's 13.
It's gained by 4. But they're hitting their free throws, though. That's something to take away from this for sure.
Yeah.
Seen it before. 2022 district championship against Holdenville. Down by 9 about this point, down by 10. Came back and won, so we can do it.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. That was one of those situations where the ball definitely rolls your way just about every way you need it to. It definitely wasn't the case when we had to travel to Holdenville last year, but
yeah.
That was a fun game, though. It
Yeah.
sure was. Playing with guys like Nick Hudson, Austin Palmer, Jordan Short, some guys I see here right now. It's a fun one. First district championship in a decade. And, man, that's what high school's all about, though, those kind of memories, huh?
Yep. Yes, sir. Looks like Coach Ryan Swallow headed to the exit. Killing him sitting here longer than he has to. Kona playing tough defense. He ain't going to ever give up. Bolden. Can't believe that wasn't a foul call on Mav. Timeout, Preston.
And I don't want to say from our angle again, but because there's cheerleaders in the way, but sure to look out on Preston.
So what I was going to tell you, Jacob, if you look at those banners, those are state runner-ups or state championships. That's it. It's not state tournaments. Those are championships or runner-ups. But if you'll look, look at the 07 Class 2A girls state runner-up, 28-1. Look down at the bottom. See where it says managers?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now go down to the next line, assistant coach.
Yeah.
See where it says head coach? Read that line for me.
Where is that at? The third?
28-1 right here, the second one.
28-1, the third line down?
Yep.
What does that say? C?
Head coach and wife, Mickey and Shauna Duncan.
Oh,
they
yeah.
put the head coach and his wife's name on the state runner-up and championship banner.
Why'd they do that?
Because they know that coaches' wives, it's not an easy job. I'm going to speak about mine, Miss Stacy Beam. I think that's just the ultimate sign of, like, doing things the right way. You know what I mean? Just, like, recognizing that lady did without their husband all season long, and that was the payoff. A gold ball, silver ball, something like that. I just always, every time I came, I've never seen that done anywhere else.
That's pretty neat.
It is cool. $57-45. 1:09 to go. Foul called on Henryetta. I'm not sure what it was, but the official called the foul, never signaled who it was on. So the scorekeeper's like, what? Still 12-point lead, 1 minute to go.
Can't give up middle there. Can't be hugged up on the sideline. And that just might be the dagger right there, Coach.
And that those two possessions right there are kind of the telltale sign of the game, right?
Yeah.
Henryetta misses a three. Preston scores. Transition. And this young man right here has played a big night. Three-pointer. This kid didn't play until midway through the second quarter, and I think he's got 15 points.
Well, I mean, Preston's been on social media. They played Dale, and I guess they weren't on social media because of their success. It was more of Dale's and the Forsyth brother, but this is a good team. It's a good team for sure.
They're solid. You know, early on they just didn't make shots, but they have shot it extremely well in the second half. Greenhall to the line, makes the first one. Kind of foregone here, 22 seconds, 62-46. God, it got out of hand quick.
Yeah.
$15 seconds to go. Everybody needs to just. Henryetta still playing hard. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Preston's going to put the real dagger in, and that is the ball game. So they flip it on the scoreboard, 64-46. And the Knights can't follow up that win at Hugo with another one to go 2-0. They even their record out 1-1. And so, you know, tough matchup tonight for Henryetta. Just didn't play well. Preston did.
Yeah.
You know, Jacob, your first game not on the floor over here at the booth. Overall, your thoughts?
Well, it's easy for me to point things out when I'm on the sideline. There's things that they're doing that I'd be just as guilty of, that somebody else would be like, hey, you need to be doing this differently. But it's a different speed. It's so much faster than people realize when you're out there on that court.
Mm-hmm.
Things move so fast that you really don't have time to think. It's only reaction. So Preston just came out, and it's hard, like I said, it's hard to react to when the things that you go to, like, you know, spot up threes or pull up jumpers like Talon or Skylar would usually have in their bag, aren't falling tonight. It's harder to do things, and you get inside your head because then you're thinking about, well, what's going to work? And then all of your preparation, when it's not working, it's kind of hard to work through it. So it was definitely a different experience for sure. There were some times that I wish I could have helped the guys out, but I'd say overall it was a lot of fun to call the game.
Absolutely. Another shout out to the Henryetta Lady Knights, big win. Zoe Boatwright with the bucket at the buzzer to give them their first win of the season. Henryetta basketball, you know, boys, another big game next Tuesday night. We'll have our home opener. Night Vision TV will be right there. Want to give a shout out to our dude Jason Scott for running the camera for us, driving to Preston on a Friday night. And the three of us will be bringing you Henryetta basketball this year. We're excited about it. So you guys go out and enjoy Hallmark Christmas down in the park tomorrow. And we will see you next Tuesday night in the Knight Center. You guys have a great weekend. We're out.
Thank you for watching Night Vision TV. your source for Henryetta athletics, powered by Love Ford.